Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gamer Grudge X.
All right, we're live.
Excuse me. We're live.
All right, so it's chloroform, rope,
Shovel.
shovel. Got it. Okay.
Zip ties are also handy.
Duct
Better
tape.
than rope.
Ooh,
Well,
zip ties are
yeah.
kinky.
No, they are not.
Of lube.
No,
lot
no,
of
they're not.
you
They hurt
never-
a lot.
Lube.
Yeah, you never want to use zip ties. Just in case of emergency, you want to be able to get out quickly. Zip ties,
Well,
they
yeah,
tend
no.
to just
I'm
get tighter.
flexible. I'm good. I can deal with zip ties.
There are too many horror stories. People getting fucking cuts from their zip ties that can get pretty deep. No, you look, if you want to get freaky, you got to be safe about it. Hi, welcome to the GF1 podcast, everybody. This is Gamer Grudge. I'm Chris.
And I'm Trill, and I approve this message.
And Danger Will Robinson down there is missed.
I was thinking about the time I handcuffed myself and fell off the bed and was stuck.
Terrell's
That is
dead.
actually
There's
not a
horror
joke.
movie
That is
about
that is a
wait,
for real
wait.
thing.
Was you stuck naked?
No.
There is a horror
I didn't
game.
even
There is a
know.
horror movie about that. It's
My
called
dad
Gerald's
did
Game.
walk in and basically saw my
awesome.
booty to the sky. So
That's awesome. Our gracious host is Mac Pool.
No.
Well, I mean, I'm the host today. He's the owner of the channel who refuses to pay us union wages. So, you know, do with that information what you will.
God.
Ooh. The Chiefs won,
But
by
you
the way.
know,
Go
it's
ahead.
a tough market these days. So here we are. With us, we have returning Trink. Hi, Trink.
well, hold on. We should probably do this a little differently because this is a different type of episode of Gamer Grudge.
It's
We're
too late. It's
actually-
already
It has
happening.
different.
Yeah,
It's already rolling.
And a newcomer, often spoke of, often seen in comment sections.
Not new. He has been on here before,
He
actually.
was on the Christmas episode.
Well, I
Yep.
wasn't. So this is new for me.
And he's the
And me,
host.
Chris. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. So don't fucking
let him host.
undermine me, Mac.
Okay.
Fuck you.
All right.
Happy
Yeah,
Black History Month, everybody.
This is brought
Hell
to you
yeah.
by, you know, me.
Nobody.
That's Cat Mike
Sponsored
down
by nobody since 1996.
1990s.
there. Say
Yeah, okay,
hello.
Ernie. Nice job, Ernie.
Well, no one's
You're
gonna
welcome.
shut up long enough to let Hook say hi, but he says hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, there he is.
Really quiet as
Hook.
well. So just a warning, everyone.
Well, hey, guys.
It's
All
really
right,
funny.
so-
tree over here.
We are doing a special gamer grudge today. This is our Valentine's grudge.
Oh, come on. You could do it more sultry than that.
We're doing
Command
a
dismissed.
different kind of gamer grudge today. This is lover's grudge.
God.
Where these
Put some butter on me, baby.
where we're gonna pair up these. Okay, whatever. It's couples. We're doing couples. And
Evidently, Mac and Trill is now a couple.
Don't act like I didn't know.
with this
did
with
it.
this double dose of hot chocolate over there, Mac and Trill.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Tea chocolate.
And these vivacious virtual it's Trink and Hook.
Wow.
I couldn't think of anything.
Vixens? Gender.
Well, Hook isn't. Hook would
Villains?
not be a vixen.
That's what I was saying. Maybe villains, but that's
I
kind
mean,
of
he's
making him
technically
the bad
a
guy.
Wendigo down there. I don't know if you count that as a vixen. I feel like that's more like eat your face.
Well, don't threaten me with
I
a
was,
good
he
time.
started with V's, so I thought I was going with Vixen. Look, I'm not Vendetta.
With
you know,
these-
this isn't, you know,
Vivacious?
These sultry, seductive, snow white pair, Trink and Hook.
I don't
I
think I
just
count
choked on
as Snow
Pepsi.
White anymore.
I'm
That's why I don't
dying.
play anymore.
So we have this pair. Fuck. God damn it. These two teams of lovers. That are teams. It's Gamer Grudge, people. You've all been here before. But for those of you who haven't, it normally
Send
doesn't
help.
go this roughly. Hey,
Mr.
Mist,
Fudge,
why
don't
don't you
lie.
Troll, hold hands.
y'all hold hands?
Hold hands. Hold hands. No, I mean you're supposed to go on this side like this, like
Oh, okay.
hands.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, whatever.
my
You-
God.
y'all-
So on my screen, like Trink is in the middle, so you guys are actually passing through Trink to hold hands.
That's our connection. We're holding hands.
Well, now you gotta Now you
Yeah.
gotta find a way to animate two hands coming in either side and just choking
Oh
her out.
God. And then Hook will just come in with the elbow.
I mean, to be fair, I could probably take them both.
Wait, you're like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
I mean, we gotta do this.
I was gonna say. I think.
We got a fusion. We got a fusion to beat them. That's what we got to
Oh,
do.
okay, there
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Speaking of Mist, there is a new picture of Hook on my Discord.
Oh!
Well, don't threaten me with a good time. Let's go check out the old Discord. Let's see
You
what
think it'd
this
be like
7
How do you
foot
think-
pile of man looks like.
Large.
Mac and Trill?
It's him
How
in
would you
formal
combine our
clothing
names
too.
together? Like,
Oh my
you do?
That's a
goodness.
good one.
Maybe it's under birthday stuff. No.
Oh,
Mm.
selfies.
Troika?
Ew,
Tracker?
that sounds like a
Selfies.
disease.
Tracker?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start with the M and end with the L. Like,
My
Neil!
God, this man is enormous.
Mills!
I warned you.
Mac
He's
and
like
How about
six
Mills?
foot 6 more up than anything, but he'll tell you otherwise.
6'4".
Well, okay, I've seen well,
Allison Neil.
I've seen one of your Twitters. I can't remember,
No.
but apparently Trink is really short.
Yeah, I'm
So
5'1".
he looks about 12 feet tall next to her.
Trill.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Trill. Owl said tack.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
So-
Oh my
Hey,
God.
The
I hate
only,
it.
the only problem is when I think attack, I think and the power of Juju.
Or Tic Tacs.
We're
Huh.
tack. We are
So,
one.
yeah,
We are tack.
So
All
let
right, so
me-
now that we have totally derailed this plane, train, automobile.
Like
thing,
always.
Yeah,
you know
always
what?
do this.
Oh yeah, I should probably blur my background. Hey everyone, look at my bedroom, and now it's gone.
Wow.
Our
like
fact
those.
checker is
Me.
missed today, which is good because I'm not good at facts. I'm good at feelings.
Yes, you
Oh
are.
God.
Mhm, I agree.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Can you feel it,
Feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
So
Like
yeah,
SpongeBob dying.
oh shit! I used to be able to back in the day. So yeah, Gamer Grudge. We're doing couples matches. Mac and Trill versus Trink and the Captain. So the rules
Hook,
are the
hook, hook. Bring him
what?
up, hook.
Oh,
Sorry, that's a
Hook,
his
where's
name's
the hook?
Captain Hook.
Hook,
Where's
where's the
the
hook?
hook? Hook, hook. Where's the hook?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
All right.
We had to do it
Now-
one time.
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
bad
Now,
accident.
as far as I can tell, the rules are the same as they always are. Each team, we're going to ask a series of 4 questions, and each question is divided up into 3 rounds. The first round, each team will state their answer to the question.
If you say any more, we will shoot you.
Yes,
Beast.
with force multipliers.
Super effective.
Super effective. Phase 2. Each team will make their argument as to why their answer is the correct answer.
If you go over the time limit, we will shoot you.
With our wieners. Shh. Just follow the rules and you won't have to worry about it. And phase 3 is the drag out, balls to the wall battle, where each couple will fuck the other one up. For 5 straight minutes, we encourage mudslinging. We encourage non-factual information.
Yeah, give me something to do.
We encourage low blows. And once all is said and done, the survivors will get a point. When the 2 people that are voting vote, so we better hope that we agree on the same thing every time.
Oh, come on, baby. You know we're on the same page.
You goddamn right. Wow, this really is a whole couples thing, huh?
It is.
So hold on, I want to make this straight. So if we do anything wrong, you're gonna let the Draco sing
get it.
and pump holes in us like SpongeBob.
Okay, see,
What
Mac
did
and
you
Trill,
just
you're
say?
already at a bad start. All right, you got negative points right now. Let the man talk.
I just asked a question.
I don't know what the question was because I have
I
no
didn't
idea
say
what
shit.
came out of your
What
mouth.
the fuck? I got a negative
No,
point.
I was trying to say, yeah,
It's a team effort. So Mac is messing you up right now.
I just asked a question.
Get your
shut
man in
up.
order. Get your man in order, like I got mine. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Listen, Trill, get your bitch in line.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna choke to death before this is over.
Oh my God.
All right.
No.
So this is off to a weird start. I don't know if we have anyone watching yet, and if we did, they're gone.
Oh,
So-
we got 5 people.
Oh, good. All 5 of you. I'm sorry. It's
No,
been
we're
a
not.
day. It's been a day. So let's get it started with the first question, which is. Oh, okay, we're not doing the graphics. All right, let me.
No,
No,
we're
we
not.
can't- I don't have the
I got everything.
questions.
I got your back. I got the questions. I got the
Yeah,
information.
that's my fault. Zach would usually have the questions and then everything.
Shout out to Zach wherever
yeah,
you are.
it is.
Please
Yeah,
message us.
Yeah, show
Yes.
up, Zach. 'Cause we're
Zach,
hoping
let
you're
us
okay,
know
man.
what's up.
Yeah,
We
just
miss-
let us know you're okay, man. That's all you can do the show.
We miss you, baby boy. All right.
So
Here we
question
are.
1.
Oh.
What is the best opening to a game?
Let's go with Revolution X.
What?
Huh?
I don't know. Oh. I thought there were teams.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
is.
team 1 says their answer.
Oh,
and the team 2 says their
I
answer.
thought those were team
You
names.
just explained the rules.
Oh my
No,
lord.
the
Who
way the
did you
question.
think team
Okay,
name was Rev- No,
okay,
stop.
okay.
Who did you
Just
think was
shut up a
Revolution X?
second. Look, I'm looking at the message in the chat. Okay, and the way everything is spaced out, I thought something was actually a team name. I thought y'all
Wait,
picked team
somebody
name.
changed their answer and didn't tell me?
Uh-oh.
No. No, I just the way I did it was different.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's an answer to a different question that
Well,
Okay.
you know
I
what?
was
That's
really
a
confused.
that is a preview for what happens later in the episode. So stay tuned. Anyway, team 1, whoever team 1 is, Mac and Trill.
Trill?
Our answer is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Wonderful. And team 2, Trink and Hook.
We chose Bioshock.
Very cool. So now that they have stated their answers, we are going to put 3 minutes on the clock. And team
I'm only
1.
gonna need 2, baby.
What's that?
I'm only gonna need 2, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
All
My
right,
time.
all right,
Don't
baby
waste my
boy.
time, Governor. I'm on my way to let
So
you check.
who's taking time? Because I got the clock too. I got your
Oh.
back, boo-boo.
Okay, yeah, you can do the clock.
All
So-
right, I got 3 minutes on the clock,
Yeah.
even though Trill says he only needs 2. But let's see if he's telling the truth. If he's
All
not,
right,
you guys lose points.
all right,
for
team.
what? We didn't say shit.
All right, y'all shut your damn mouths. Team 1, tell us why your game is the better one for
It's
the
a
Bro,
better
opening.
I'm
opening.
Chef, go.
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 I'm sure
Legend of
Chef,
Zelda:
go.
Breath of the Wild has the best opening of all time. Not only is this opening not only this opening is a brilliant mix of cinematic and actual gameplay, you're not actually done with the opening until you leave the Great Plateau. That's 1 to almost 3 hours into the game, and then the opening is done. In the opening, you learn every aspect of the game. It takes you through a tutorial that doesn't feel like a tutorial. It gives you multiple ways to find solutions to very common problems. When it's
Yes.
cold, you could find the warm doublet by reading a book, then scavenging the ingredients, making it, making the pie, giving it to the old man, who later turns out to be the king. He'll gift you the warm doublet. Or you can find fire, carry a torch all the way up the mountain. You can't sprint. Then he'll give you the warm doublet that way too. Or you can do what I did and cook some peppers, eat spicy food, and have a warm buff and not even know about the warm doublet until, which is a coat or jacket. It's an item in the game that allows you to traverse colder climates. Not even know about the warm coat or warm doublet as it's called until I got to um, this next major town. So that's why it's the best. It simply
Also, it
does everything
doesn't,
a
but
great
it's,
opening should.
yeah, but it also
Matt,
like, it's, there's no
stop.
really.
Mac, I'm running out of 2 minutes. Shut up. You're messing it up. I'm running out of 2
Okay, I'll
minutes.
hush.
I don't want to lose points. Time, Jesus Christ.
3 minutes.
Oh my
No, I said
god.
2.
He
Oh,
said
huh.
he was gonna do it in 2. That's
Yeah,
why.
it actually
Oh,
he
please,
actually
yeah.
did
why
it
I keep
before
losing
2.
points?
So very good, Trill. Very good. You got your
Thank
man in
you.
order.
Damn it, Mac.
Good job. Now let's get that
Don't wanna give
timer
Too
reset.
much to bounce off of.
Oh, it's reset.
Now, Trink and Hook, I want you to tell us why the best opening to a game is BioShock. And go.
BioShock has actually won awards for its opening and its cinematic genius for the fact that it sets up the whole first half as literally a diversion for everything you know. If anybody who's played BioShock knows the entire first act, since we're gonna go that route, is a diversion. That it sets you up to believe one thing in order to sell you another. But at the same time, also selling the whole idea of BioShock itself, which is that Rapture was supposed to be a haven for the people. In fact, the whole first opening speech from Ryan is his dream for Rapture. But as you're going down, while he's trying to sell you this dream, you are seeing the dream turned out to be a fucking lie. The whole entire city is falling apart. You see Big Daddies wandering through the tubing system that links the entire city under ocean, which is a grand cinematic piece. Only to land down there and have a splicer be completely annihilate another dude right in front of you just in the first scene. You haven't even left the bathysphere yet, which got you down there. Then you're wandering through this entire first section, paranoid, because you have no idea what the fuck you've just got yourself into. BioShock sets you up for the feeling of the atmosphere, the feeling of the entire game, only for it to pull a rug pull later when you find out the entire guy who you think is trying to save you is a fucking lunatic. And you got anything, Dad?
Yeah, I mean, within that first opening, you get the really cool scene of swimming through the water. If you actually stay there, the plane will completely sink and submerge. You go through the little dive down. There's all sorts of cool fucking visuals and scenes you see there. And then, like, pretty close to immediately, you get one of the best melee weapons ever invented, a pipe wrench.
We're good.
Very good.
Wow, we have quite the match ahead of us. Well, now we need 5 minutes on that timer.
I got you, boo.
You got me, baby. Now, team 1, team 2, wherever you happen to be on the screen. Are we in grid mode?
Yes, we are.
I prefer
Yep.
the title Team Alpha, thanks.
Well, for the sake of Black History Month, let's not go with that.
I didn't want to
All
say
right.
it this time, but
Me neither.
I was
I
definitely
didn't.
thinking.
Yeah.
Well,
As the co-host, I feel that we should divert our attention away from
I mean,
that.
we were going with Valentine's Day, but okay.
Well, team,
Yes, but there's certain people of a
Listen,
certain
there's worse things that we
nationality.
could say.
You want me to
There
say worse things?
We could be
Okay.
Kyle.
Oh,
that is
No,
true. Yeah,
no.
was Kyle? It's not racist, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. Anyway,
That's
so
the best line ever. Sorry.
so Team North and Team South.
Actually, that's appropriate.
Still racist.
That's appropriate. It is
No,
racist.
Hey,
That's what Kyle was.
I was just responding.
Actually,
I'm
East Coast,
reactionary.
West Coast actually would also be correct.
Yeah, that worked. East Coast, West Coast. Yeah.
All right.
'Cause
I
most
like
people are
North
that way.
and South actually, but
Well, you know what? Let's just go team Mac and Trink. The Mac and Trill. Mac and cheese, Mac and Trill. Oh wait, no, we're not actually doing teams anymore. This is the fucking. It's been a day, people. Just ignore me.
We
just
broke
fucking
Chris.
5 minutes on the clock.
Oh,
just
good lord.
tear each other apart. Just do it.
Go, save
Listen,
him.
if
Go.
we're arguing that the entire first half of a video
Right,
game is the
that's the
opening, you are in trouble because the opening is actually the first cinematic when you wake up. There's nothing that is not anything past that is not it. The opening is the first cinematic.
my first Mac is still better than yours.
You said what?
I don't think
If
so.
you were using
My
the first
first
whole half of
cinematic
an act,
is still better than yours.
no, it's not.
No, I
It
was
has not won
no.
awards.
The opening. Hold on a second. The opening of a game is the opening of a game. Just because your game takes 5 minutes to drop down a boring ass elevator and a damn watery death to show
You mean yours
get to
that
be the
wakes
dude
you
a
up
pipe
on a?
wrench.
You mean
It's
that
nothing
yours?
new and nothing original.
It
We've
was
seen
at the
this
time.
1,000 times
No,
before.
we didn't.
Well,
By the
also
way,
with our
crybaby,
with
you
our
woke up on the
My
opening-
slab
game
to a
won more
mysterious
awards
voice.
than your game
You know
did.
how many
I.e., my game
times
is
that
better.
somebody's woken up
I
on the
Also-
floor in a video game?
Also with
Let me
our
tell
opening,
you.
It's kind of how people wake up when they're on the floor.
Yeah, to a
Also
voice
with
being
our
like, "Oh,
opening,
you have a
there is
mysterious
there's
destiny."
different ways you can do
It's
it.
a trope
Yeah,
that's
it
done
wasn't like
all
that
the
before.
time.
There was 14 other
Soundtrack is
Zeldas.
done all the
yo.
time.
Like, Zelda
Exactly.
was-
So your point being, BioShock was new. BioShock was like, let me lull you into a
Yes,
small
but after the third
Metal
Bioshock,
Gear
I think
Solid
if they
did
do
the same
Bioshock
thing. There is
only
7,
3
it's gonna
Bioshock.
do the same thing.
Metal Gear
That's what I'm
There is
Solid
only
did the same
3.
thing
If
going
they
up.
make 9 Bioshocks,
If you want to go up
the
an
9th
elevator
Bioshock's
better,
gonna
And
be
by the
like
way,
Metal Gear Solid.
the third one doesn't even follow the same pattern, so it tells me you know nothing about BioShock. Good job.
Look,
You just lost
If
the
you want to go up
first
an
of
elevator
all,
better, just
the
play Metal Gear
opening
Solid.
of your
It's
game
the
is
same
only
shit in
a
that game.
cinematic.
You cannot
That's
argue
Yeah,
it.
it's
that
There's no
cinematically better with
gameplay. There is
yours
gameplay
is better with
in my
Metal Gear
opening.
Solid is a better cinematic
simple.
opening than yours. Almost.
No, it's
I thought
not.
it said opening
Get credits
cinematic,
and
not
everything.
tutorial zone that takes
Yeah.
you 3 hours to do.
Yeah.
It's my fault to be able to do it. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You said 3
That's not the
hours. You're
person
the
problem.
ones who said 3 hours.
I said 1 to 3 hours. I said 1
Yes,
to 3
1
hours.
to 3
It don't
hours.
On
take-
average, if you're an average gamer. I'm not on this TV show
Just
right
saying.
now because I'm an average gamer.
You
First
were
of
the
all.
ones who
Second
first
of all,
said
the
1 to 3
opening
hours.
of a game is literally the
When you
opening
say an
of the
opening
game.
of a game, most people
It doesn't
think the
matter how
opening
long
is
it
Wait,
takes.
opening.
stop,
It's the
stop,
opening of
stop,
the
stop,
game.
stop. Is the prelude to a book not the opening of that motherfucker?
Which would
What
be
is he
the
saying?
chapter,
It's a
not
prelude.
like the
it's a-
first 3
No,
chapters.
the prelude comes before the first chapter.
Most
What
books
is he
don't even
talking
do
about?
preludes anymore.
But every
Harry
game does an
Potter-
opening.
some of them-
Your
yes.
artistic version of your opening is a cinematic water dungeon that isn't interesting at all. Mine is
Neither is
something
yours.
that innovates the entire
Listen.
world of Zelda from the
Open up, you
front
yeah,
to
you're
back.
literally going
Game
through
of the year
each
compared to
section
the
trying
game
to
that no
get
one
something
remembers.
done, and you don't know it's the opening until you get to the point of when you.
No,
You don't
Zilla
even
has
realize
that's
how
the
big the
opening?
damn place
What?
is
Think my
until
Zoom
you
just
look
You
connect
don't even
crashed.
see the
you
title
jump
card
off
until
of
you
Oh my
get
God.
the glider. You don't see the opening
That's what
until
I'm
you get the
saying.
glider.
got
That's the
guys.
point.
So wrong
Oh
until
my
you
God.
drop off of
You
it.
fucking morons. The internet
Ugh.
crashed. You're happy your argument wasn't even heard.
Oh my god.
You guys went on an entire tirade while Mac's internet crashed that no one heard.
For real?
How
Okay.
does that make you
Oh.
feel? Which I was trying to tell you, but Trill kept screaming.
So wait,
Makes
is the
no
internet actually
sense.
down?
No.
No, it's back. It rubber
It's
banded
back,
there
but
for a
like
minute.
we lost stream and everything for a second.
Okay, there we go. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
That's why
Trill
Trill kept saying,
We had some
Oh
technical
my god.
difficulties here at GF1 Studios, folks.
Max internet
we-
took a shit again.
We are going to. I'm going to say add a minute and a half back to the time.
Oh, interesting.
I
Okay.
wouldn't say that long. I'd say a minute. It wasn't that long.
Let's add let's add a minute back to the time. And Mist, whenever you're ready, tell them to continue
Tell us when.
on this shit talking fest.
And trying to be fair, it was there and go.
Like I said, if you guys want to go on the whole first
Bioshock
tutorial
is
area.
dog shit.
No, it's not. It's
tutorial.
actually one
It's
of
the opening
it
of
is-
the game. You
that is
trying
the
to
tutorial
thread the
zone.
needle to
It
make
is a
it different
tutorial
is the
zone.
basis of your entire
It is the
argument.
tutorial zone.
It is the opening of the
It's the
game, just like
opening
you
of the
would have a
game.
prelude to a
It
book
doesn't matter
or
By that
what
logic,
it is.
in
If
so
memory
is
call
the
it
of.
that,
It
first
what it
comes
act of
is, what it
before
is.
the book. That make no.
It is
no,
the same
no,
thing.
No, no.
Yes, it is.
You picked
No,
a shitty
You
loop, and
picked
we
a
picked
game
an
so you
actual
could pick as
interactive
long
game.
of an area as possible to try to win a point, which proves the point that it has no substance in the actual opening.
No,
Yes.
no, your game,
Yes.
your
I mean,
game's
like
Your
I said,
opening
Bioshock
I
has
could
gave
won
be
an
multiple
example.
any other
Your
openings.
game
game's
is
opening.
literally
It's
just
not
Metal Gear
rememberable.
Solid.
No
Metal Gear
one
Yes,
has
it
Solid
ever
did
is.
what
on
you
the
did
internet been
better.
like,
Let me see
Bioshock
here.
has the best game
Metal
Yes.
Solid
No one,
game
no
Game
one.
did
Opening.
exactly what you did.
Let's see.
Trent. It told the story without
Top
pulling
20
the
of all
rug out the
time.
rug. I'm just saying.
Breath of the Wild. It's an okay game, but if
Point.
memory serves, you
Breath
can.
of the
If my-
number one, Bioshock,
if-
Breath of the Wild, number 8. Fuck you. Let's see. Let's
So that
check
totally
another
means
website.
that the tutorial
Let's-
that you keep blabbing
let's see.
about is completely legit as the
Breath
opening
of
of
the
the
Wild
game,
is in
tearing
It's a
apart the
tutorial,
basis
not an
of your
Breath of the
opening
argument.
Wild,
cinematic.
number
So
3.
now we have to take
Bioshock,
this.
number
Now we have to
1.
take apart
Fuck
the
you.
other part of your
Let's
game.
check another
Bioshock-
You can-
website.
Like I
Dude,
said, Bioshock
Dude,
is
you
good.
just
A lot of people
googling,
give
you
Bioshock a lot of
literally
credit.
I am
googling
looking
and then
through
that making
20
that your answer
websites.
There's other
doesn't
games
make
that
it
are just
a
better
better
than it.
answer than ours.
It's not original.
Yes,
how you
it does.
argue the answer. Your
does.
arguments for your
Multiple times
answer
people
is
have
based
told
off
you
the fact
it
that
is not
our
very
game
good.
stands toe to toe with yours.
No, it
Like,
doesn't.
you've been
It is
yelling
number
this
8
whole
on
time,
one.
this whole
It is
time,
number 3 on
this
another.
whole
Bioshock
time.
has been
It's
one
on the
on
list.
all.
It's on the list though. It's
It's
on the
number
list.
8 and 3.
That's what you're not listening
Bioshock
to.
is
It's on
number
the
1
list.
in all of them.
It's on the list, which tears apart your argument that
No,
it's not
it
an
doesn't.
opening. Because no one else would put it on the
Listen,
list
what
if it's
they're
not an
putting
opening.
as
So
I'm
now
not-
we're
none
saying
of
that
them
my
are-
game is better than your game because
We're
my
saying-
game
Oh my
is better
God.
than your
They-
game.
you're
Motherfucker, you
arguing
because
not
dumbass.
won
the
Listen,
opening
shut the
fucking
fuck up,
and you
cinematic.
didn't.
bitch. Listen.
Like it doesn't make
Whoa,
sense.
whoa,
Like
whoa,
you,
whoa,
like,
Because he won't shut his damn mouth.
Enough. Enough.
Listen.
Enough. No
makes
more
no
listening.
sense,
No.
dude.
No, now you both listen. Shut it.
If he just wants to scream over me the whole time like
Hey.
a child, I'll treat him like one.
Hey.
I wasn't
No.
screaming.
No, stop it.
Yep. Y'all are done. Y'all are done.
Also, Al is saying the stream is back. Stream is coming and going. The internet is unstable. We definitely gotta rethink this couple's fight because it's chaotic. And
too many
woo.
voices.
To be fair, Al, I don't think this is any more chaotic if it was literally 4 people.
Don't
3 and
seem
a
that
half. 'cause
chaotic
I
to me.
know
3.
Hook is there, but he's not saying a lot.
He is. You just can't hear him because he's quiet compared to Trill.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, the point
We
is to
can't
argue
adjust
the point.
people's volume. No, I was trying to say we can't adjust people's volume based on mic sensitivity, unlike in Discord.
You're right.
That's what I'm meaning. If we could do that in here, it'd probably work out better because then we could all like be at the same like level.
I understand.
But we can't. I feel like
Okay.
that's a weird feature that Zoom should have but doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, give it time. We'll have AI controlling all our volumes soon enough.
Oh God, please no. It'll just start
Uh,
muting people.
That's
It
fine.
would've.
Honestly, I think our show would just be done at that point.
Probably.
You know what? That's fine. I'm ready to accept our future AI overlords.
I feel like
You think it's gonna be like more like Terminator? Or
Well,
more
I don't
like-
think it'll be anything until they can figure out how fingers work. So
Oh
Like
God.
Matrix.
Everyone panic.
Let's get back on track.
let's get back on track. Mist, do you have any facts for any of this?
What's weird is that for some reason I just had to look up both of the openings. And
Yeah, so did
oddly
I.
enough, they are almost the same amount of length and time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hate to
because
say it.
everything shows the opening as that first cutscene.
Da- da- da-
Everything.
da- da- ba- 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 ba. This is me and Mist now. But I do appreciate your tenacity
And passion.
and passion. So, Mist,
Yes.
do you have a vote or any
Oh, we're
more
not
facts?
going in question. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Do you have any questions?
Actually, I kind of do.
Yeah,
So
go for it.
typically with game openings, this is the point where and I think Trink basically said it. This is the point where you're supposed to get immersed into whatever universe that you're about to get into. So for each of your games, what would be 3 things that you would, I guess, learn in your opening about this universe and the characters?
Team 1, Mac and Trill.
Three things you would just learn, like
Yeah,
through
three
gameplay
things
or
that
just through the cinematic part.
what the opening teaches you about the world, how it immerses
Yeah,
you in the
why
world.
would I be immersed in this if I didn't already know? But why would I be immersed into this? What would be
Talk-
3 things that would make me immersed into this?
Yeah, explain it to me, someone who's never played Breath of the Wild.
There's no limit to how you can solve any problem, but every problem has a myriad of ways to solve it. Great example is there's a bokoblin camp as soon as you come over the first ridge. Now there's a rock that you can push. There's a barrel that if you shoot an arrow actually through the fire and hit the barrel explodes. But if you just shoot the arrow, because you don't have flame arrows yet, it won't. Or you can wait till nighttime, sneak up, and take the bokoblins out that way. The fact that the game just gives you this play set and invites you to play in it, and that's how it teaches you. It teaches you from mistakes, and then it never too often handholds you unless it's trying to explain a core mechanic of the game that you need to pull up, like press X and Y to use, the magnet rune or whatever, whatever game mechanic it is, like that dungeon solving, puzzle solving mechanic like that. It would teach you that in a very specific location. But in the open world, you can then use those things that you've learned and unlocked to do the same thing. Now come back. You've now unlocked your first rune, still in this tutorial, still in this first place. Now, because of this, you can move things that are made of metal. That rock, you can move it now. The barrel, you can move it in a different way. There's hidden chests you can find. The world is so huge and deep and vast that it just invites you to play and explore. Like I said in the opening part about, staying warm in the cold, eating a spicy recipe, building a fire, or wearing warm clothes. There's 3 different ways that the world, the tutorial, and the opening explains what you have in store. It sets up each and every aspect of the game in that part. And then when you step out onto the world, off the Great Plateau, you let go. Like there is no order to do anything in. Like the little bit of order that there was in the opening that led in a cinematic way to tell you the story is no longer there. You can do anything at any order. You can go fight the last boss right off the bat, or you can, level yourself up, increase your power, but there's no energy bar, there's no stat bar. You know what I'm saying? There's no levels. It's just how much heart and stamina you have, and how much knowledge and how good you are at combat, how much you know about combat and stuff like that. And you learn that just from experience and just from exploring. So I think that'd be my answer. Our answer.
Okay. And Trink Hook.
All right, Bioshock, like I said, first sets up your setting, which is very important for any game. Every game, normally, at least in the opening, tries to set up their setting and your conflict, which is that it starts with your plane crashing into the ocean, which is setting up, you're stranded, you are stuck here. Sets up that feeling of you have to find a way out, your escape. Such as most all horror games set up something to, trying to be escaping from. Which then leads you down to Rapture, which is the only place you have to go to try to escape your crashing plane. In which you learn about Rapture, which should set up as a utopia from man. In other words, that you are worth what you earn. But like I said, as you go down, you see that maybe things aren't as great as Brian hoped. Then when the bathysphere lands, you meet your first splicer, which is people who've gone through massive amount of surgery to try to better themselves, which is actually not that far from the truth in this day and age in some cases when you think about it. There is surgery obsessed people even today, but are also taking drugs, so it's kind of also really concerning. You then are set up for that something here has gone horribly, horribly wrong. And all hell has, of course, broken loose. You meet a guy who his main phrase to you is, "Would you kindly please?" which sets up for later that phrase is your undoing. You learn about the first boss, which is actually the doctor who was performing these surgeries on these people. Like, he was purposely making people look fucked up on purpose because he thought that was better looking than normal nose jobs and stuff, which is actually horrifying. Can you just imagine waking up from surgery and your surgeon decided to give you whatever kind of face he decided he would like that day instead of what you asked for? That's unnerving in itself. And now all these people are fucked up because they woke up and looked like that. And they're taking copious amounts of drugs. Yay, drugs!
Kids, do not take drugs. This is purely for show purposes.
Yes, please don't. Don't do that. We're begging you.
Unless it's really fun. I mean, don't.
What?
Unless it makes you feel really good. No,
Please
don't
only
take
take your drugs as your doctor prescribes, please. Thank you. PSA.
We are also not responsible for anything that happens to you based on this episode.
Yeah, no, we take zero responsibility, and
If
we
you're
are not
going to
liable.
sue,
we
please
cause.
sue Mac Pool.
Well, you
Anyway.
don't sue any one of us. We aren't doctors,
Um,
and y'all should know that.
you get your first weapon, which of course is the pipe wrench, because who doesn't like just beating people over the head with shit? It's fun. Come on now. Everybody thought about it at least once. And then you get your first atom, which is a fancy power. The first one you get is actually fire, which is really fun. It's used to melt ice around the area. The atom also you can see it changes your very being. It messes with your head. It's the reason the splicers are all fucked up. It's what they want, but it messes with you permanently. It does permanent damage. There is no going back from atom.
Hey, Han.
Yes.
That's plasmids, and I thought the first one you got was lightning.
No, wait, maybe.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
They're all blending together. There's so many of them in the video games between the three. But they're all fun. But it is Atom. You need Atom to do them. You pay for them with Atom, which you inject into yourself. It's also, like the stim pack, and you're technically what might as well be Madam, but it's called Atom. Is also, they're all injectables, straight into your veins. They change your veins to funky color. That's normal. So it sets you up for, this was a drug-induced hellscape that was created by a man who thought humankind could govern themselves without any intervention from anyone. No police, nothing like that. That you would be able to govern yourselves and not have things go horribly, horribly wrong eventually. Because there's always one lunatic who wants to pee in the Cheerios. Anything you want to add, honey?
I believe it was the three things you learn. Hitting people is awesome, be that bullets, guns, plasmids, atom, whatever. Trust nobody, and little turret dudes, little robots, are bros. That's it. That's what you learn in the beginning of the game.
Bros.
Because you can control them with the right amount of
Alright.
hacking.
All right. Well, Mist, ladies.
Hold on.
Oh God.
Because Al actually had a question.
Oh, Al has a question.
Ooh, what does Al have?
Al in the
Al's
comment
voice wasn't
section with a
voiced.
hoot hoot. What's your question today, Al?
If I can find. Oh, here we go. Her question.
Chris
And
trademark
it's
that.
actually a good one. That's why I couldn't ignore it. This is actually a really good question. God dang it, Trink. Your response moved the whole chat. Hold on. There we go. Her question is, would the game exist without the opening?
That's an interesting question and an interesting way to word that question. But let's let the teams figure out what that means. Mac and Trill.
Max just making hand gestures is great.
Actually, you know what? I think what she's trying to ask is your opening really pertinent to the rest of the game,
Context.
basically? Yeah.
Trill,
Yes.
keep the lead, buddy.
The answer is absolutely yes. Everything the game is based off of comes from the opening. The villain, the hope, the story, the mystery, the weapons, the abilities, everything's off the
Yeah.
opening, everything.
If you don't have that opening, you don't know what's you just basically are like just go right to the world. It's like a regular Zelda game.
To be fair, it sounds like it's the same for BioShock. It sounds like how you land, like if you juxtapose,
Like, yeah.
I prepare
I have to agree with-
a better question.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. Without the plane landing in the water, why the fuck would I wake up? I'd just be drowning, or I'd be wake up in this place. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
it's
even
like,
without the whole bathysphere down thing, I'm just in this weird underwater city. I have
Yeah,
no
it
idea why I'm
doesn't-
here. Oh, the main villain hasn't even talked to me into doing this dumb shit I'm about to do.
right. Without the trust, without this guy's olive branch, it seems like that wouldn't work either. So.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we both would have no game. I mean, we maybe had a game, but it would be weird.
It'd
Yeah,
be the
without-
daily
it-
life
Game.
of a splicer.
It would be a game.
Yeah. BioShock, you're now a splicer.
It would be a game without context, is what you're both saying.
Yep.
That the game.
However, there are games that have those ambiguous openings where your opening is not clear, but later on you find out things. So I can kind of see where Al was going with that.
I would actually
mean-
say.
I'm not saying it's a bad question. It's just because of how the games are
I think with
structured.
ours being so story driven, both of our games, it kind of you do need all the story.
Yeah,
or
if it was
it
like
to work.
Warzone or something, the opening is like what you just jump out
Yeah.
the fucking plane. You know what I'm saying? Then no, you wouldn't. You would
Actually,
need that cutscene.
storytelling wise, you can do that and it would work. Just saying.
I would say that there are games with
Mm.
ambiguous or even zero openings, and the first thing that comes to my mind is The Legend of Zelda. The first few
Let's
of
say-
them just kind of
Like
drop you
Elden
in the
Ring.
world. What's that?
Elden Ring came to my mind when you said Legend of Zelda, like that type of
Yeah.
RPG.
Yeah.
type of
Where
game.
it just
Yeah.
says, "Here's game, go play."
It'd be a
It
really
could work for Skyrim. It really would.
it would take some imagining for BioShock, but you could be figuring this shit out later that
It's
you would
kinda
have known from the
BioShock 2.
opening and been like, oh, so this is what's fucking going on. I'm not just some random dickhole down here being a splicer. I have this thing that I'm supposed to be doing.
Without it, you'd have BioShock 2. But BioShock
Yeah.
2 is because you wake up down there and you're like, how the fuck did I get here?
That's when you wake up as a big daddy, right?
Yeah, and you wake up as a
Yeah.
big daddy and you find out the context later. But that's not what's happening in this one. You were sent there actually with a mission that turns out to all be a lie. But you know.
Yes. So yeah, with all that being
Sounds
said,
intriguing.
Mist, do you have a vote?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna
And
go with
it
BioShock
is.
because I love those types of openings where it's teaching you without beating over your head to teach you. It's kind of like you're literally going along with the character without being like, oh, this is a tutorial. Okay. Those kind of openings kind of break the immersion when it's like, oh, this is a tutorial. Let's stop the story to tell you what to do, basically. But yeah, I actually love the opening to BioShock.
Okay, this is honestly, not lying, one of the hardest votes I have ever had to do, because I've watched both openings to both games. I think they're both important to their games, and they both do the same thing two very different ways. BioShock kind of has you along for the ride, but on the downside, I think it plays its hand a little too early by showing you how fucked up things really are right off the bat, which hurts my love for a slow burn. By contrast, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has that good slow burn, but like Miss just said, it hits you with tutorial shit. Which, yes, it is important because there's a lot of controls in that game and a lot of things to do before the title card drops, 7 minutes in. And that's kind of, and I get the argument, but I'm only counting that first 7 minutes as like your opening cutscene. So this is really tough. And we're gonna have to split it halfway, I think, because I think I'm gonna give the edge to Breath of the Wild.
So we
GGs.
need Al.
Yes, Al, if you're in the chat, either be a
Well, we could
tiebreaker
it's-
or agree to half a
it's-
point each.
Well, you
It's
guys
4
figure that out.
questions. We
Have
could
more pizza.
we could pass. We could just roll on to
Okay.
the next
We
question. and
have
then
actually done that
we each get a
where,
point.
yeah, they each get
Yeah.
a point, and then if there's a
Yeah.
tie at the end, however
All right.
that
Then
happens.
it's a question in there.
Let me just take
I
let me just take that down. Round 1. Tie. Mac 1, Trink 1. Not Trunk 1, Trink 1.
I'm Trunks now. What?
What?
Hey,
I
you
joined
called
Dragon
me.
Ball.
Would you be
You
like
called me
future
moist,
Trunks?
okay?
Listen, when you just quickly glance over at chat and you're like, ah, yes, that's what that says. Because we do have a friend that somebody we know that is their username is real moist.
Nice.
One word.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
what I
no,
want to
no,
do real
no,
quick
no.
for two reasons. I want us to take a 2-minute recess for real quick for two reasons.
You
One,
want me to time that one?
yes, one, I have to pee, and two, I want Mac to make sure our internet's good. So
Our
I will
internet
be
is
right
good,
back,
actually.
folks.
Our
When Mac
internet is
just
good. I'm
catches
not
on
seeing any
fire.
red. I'm not
Are you
seeing
2
any
minutes
sure
red
on
on
Russia
our
eating on
end.
it?
No, I don't see no red or nothing on it. Everything we got 4 bars. We got bars are all full. Everything's good. I don't know what's going on. I'm looking dead at it every time, and it's the bars won't and bars are up. We got
I'm telling you,
bars.
man, you gotta stop hooking up to that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
It's not McDonald's. It's just
internet.
it's fucking what pretty much everybody in the South has. AT&T.
All I heard is
I have
Mac is
Spectrum.
using Donald's internet, and really honestly, man, you could at least get, a DSL connection.
Right, that's
I
what I'm
don't have
saying. like what is he doing?
I don't know what the stream is coming through on my end. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's because you're hosting it.
No, I'm literally looking at it through the internet. Everything's looking good on my end.
I don't think you
I don't know
understand
what-
what I'm telling you.
Okay.
You're
Man,
uploading and downloading on the same screen. You know what I'm saying? The same internet. So it's
No,
gonna
I'm
look the
looking
same
at it
to
on
you.
my phone.
Oh, are you on like the Wi-Fi on your phone? Or are you on
No,
like
I'm literally on my
cellular?
I'm on my phone internet on my phone. And,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I thought you were just looking at a different screen. I'm like, dude, you're crazy with that.
That's why I look at it on my
What do
phone.
you do?
I
I'm
just
playing
don't. Yeah, yeah.
N64.
I look at it on my phone. That way, I know what's going on. So if something fucks up, I know it. But from my end, everything's still flowing. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
right
what
now we're doing good.
Yeah, right now we're good. I don't know what the fuck happened a while
Yeah,
ago.
Trill was in the middle of a tirade, and then it just the whole Zoom call froze. And I was like, I think it's frozen because Trill was like with arms in the air, and I'm like, man, he's
Yeah,
staying that
it
way a
done
while.
that. Yeah, it does that from time to time. I don't know what happened. It's just.
And then I look over, and the stream was like doing the spinny circle thing, and I was like, oh no.
Uh-oh.
But we're good
like,
now because I
waiting.
got 4 bars. We're
Potato.
good.
And
All
waiting, and
right.
then Trill comes back, and he was still going, and I'm like, wow, he did not even notice.
Hey,
I don't
neither
know.
did I. Mostly because I'm in Zoom and I don't have the stream up, which I should
did
do.
not notice
Actually,
because I'm looking at like 5 different screens right now.
you know what? I'm gonna make a new tab and I'm gonna open the stream.
Can you do me a favor and
Let's
lower
go
the
to
hub?
YouTube.
Just hit lower on that. Appreciate that, mister.
Let's go here. And I will mute that volume. And now I can see. Oh, I am pretty.
Ooh, yes, you are.
All right. Let's move that window over. Okay.
Oh my
Whoopity-doo,
god.
skippity-doo. All right. And we're
These
back.
headphones itch.
Not that we ever
Woo!
left. Now, question 2 on this hodgepodge. Hey, quiet. Question number 2. What is the worst movie-based game after year 1999? Let's go. Trink hook.
Catwoman.
And now, Mac and Trill.
We went with the Ang Lee's Hulk video game.
Ooh, 2 brilliant contenders.
And
Now,
2 I have actually played.
I have not, but I have seen footage from them. So let's get 3 minutes on the clock.
I got you, baby.
And let's let Hook Trink tell us why Catwoman 2004 is the worst movie-based video game after the year 1999. Whenever you're ready.
Good mist?
Yes, go.
Okay. So the Catwoman game came out after the Ride of the Halle Berry, of course, movie that lots of girls at the time, of course, loved because, you know, not many female superhero movies were really happening where they weren't like a weird sidekick. So it was fairly popular among female gamers because they're like, oh, look, female protagonist, yay! I remember because my girlfriend at the time was like stoked to buy this game. And I was like, I won't do it. Just saying, movie games are bad. And she was like, nah, it can't be that bad. And then next thing I was like, the next day she was going, I want to rip my eyes out. And I was like, it was that bad. This game, just like most superhero movie-based games, not many have been great. Let's just be honest, I'll agree with we both picked that category for a reason. There has not been many that have lived up to their name. It was, I don't know if the word disappointing even, I didn't have expectations because I knew better. I did, but the graphics were for the time, which is saying because they try to sell you on the cover art that it looked better, of course, and it threw cutscenes on the back. They tried to sell you it looked better. There was times where it looked good, and then there was times where you were like, oh, that's a person. That's sad. It didn't play well. The controls were janky at best, unresponsive at worst, which is always, that's just a kick in the teeth, let's be honest here, when suddenly you're like, I'm pushing the button and it's doing nothing. That's a crime. Let's be honest, it is. And then there were times where they gave you fights that were almost impossible, depending on the console you were on. Certain consoles had better button controls for certain types of games. Let's be honest here, the PlayStation is better suited for fighting games. The Game Boy Advance should not have a legit fighting game. They tried transporting the controls for the same game to multiple things, such as handhelds. It doesn't work. But what do we expect from a movie-based game? I'm good.
Actually, at
Wow.
35 seconds.
What an answer. Well, let's reset that clock and go
It is
over
reset.
to Trink Mac.
Trill, Mac.
Trill.
Trill Mac.
What?
I don't know.
God damn it.
Trill, you got my back?
There are two
Yep.
names in here that start with Tre. So
All right,
I'm
whatever.
confused. Easily confused. Well, Trill Mac, 3 minutes on the clock. Tell us why the Ang Lee Hulk is a worse game.
Okay.
Go.
What'd you say, Trill?
Go.
I didn't say
Go.
anything.
All right, so the reason why Ang Lee Hulk is bad is because one, it tries to be one part beat 'em up and one part stealth. And the beat 'em up parts. I remember playing this game and I rented it at my local Blockbuster, and I played it, and I was like, okay, the beat 'em up is cool and monotonous, and then you get to the part where you got to do the stealth part, and that is where the game fucking stalls. Like, you cannot, like, you gotta think, you're going from green, hulked up mess, beating the shit out of everything, blowing shit up. Because when you start the game, you're beating shit up, you're blowing up a gas station, and then you're like, oh yeah, I gotta sneak into this place. Well, and then your weak ass banner, like, you go in there, you're sneaking there, you get killed by bullets, they can actually kill you. So I felt like this game was trying to do two parts of the game where it should have just been literally a Hulk fighting
I'm screaming
game.
right now. What?
Should have been just a Hulk beat 'em up game where it wasn't. Trey, you got something for me? Because I gotta get rush off of me.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. So like he was just saying that more or less they tried to smash two different game styles all into one. It'd be akin to if like you had to play Arkham Knight, but you had to play one mission as Bruce Wayne when he had to sneak into the boardroom to steal a file. Well,
Yeah.
in the real mythology, if Bruce had to sneak somewhere, which he wouldn't do because he's the Hulk, but let's just say in a weird alter universe he would. If you shoot him, we literally know from his own dialogue, I spit the bullet out. So good luck.
Yeah.
As soon as you shoot at him, he turns to Hulk. Like
Turning the Hulk, yeah,
it's a
and
wrap.
that's that's why that's what the gameplay sucks
That's
at.
why the
It's
game
like,
sucks so bad. Because
yeah,
like, it should have been
game
Hulk the
sucks.
whole time.
Yeah, because I can understand why they wanted to give us. I understand they want us to make us feel like the difference between Banner and Hulk. Where I get it, I understand it. If you want to do that, that's cool. But there's a better way of doing this shit, and they just didn't do it right. And this was on the PS2 and PS2, Xbox. And I admit that I know what my compatriots are going to say. This got good reviews and all that other bullshit. But I'm telling you right now, when I played this game, what the main thing that they complained about, and they agree with me, while the fighting part is fun to play, the stealth part is literally where the game draws. It literally slows everything to a crawl. I haven't beaten this game. And then even when you
Stop.
Wow, what an answer. Well,
Good job, Matt.
now we need 5 minutes. Minutes on the
Yep.
clock.
Words are hard.
There's water in this bottle, folks, I swear. Now, 5 minutes on the clock for our knockdown, drag 'em out, beat 'em up, slobber knocker of a fight. To decide
Whoa.
which game is
Who's
worse.
slobbing, who's knockers?
We're saving that for after the show.
Hey yo.
There are 3 couples here.
That's what I said. Hey yo.
Anyway,
I'm not looking forward
right,
to this.
right, fine, and got it.
So you're good, Trink, right?
Yep, I'm good. I'm ready.
Is everybody ready?
I know I am.
I think Cook's ready.
Yeah, but
He's
I'm not
just
timing
yelling
you.
out over there.
Bones
Yeah,
already.
don't time me. I won't make the 5 minutes.
Let's try this again. Is every contestant ready?
Yes, we're ready.
I am not hearing
Now.
everybody saying
I'm
no.
ready.
I'm
no.
yelling at.
Yeah, they're
I'm
ready.
ready.
They're
I'm
ready.
ready.
They're
I'm
ready.
ready. I'm
There.
ready.
I'm
There.
saying I'm saying as the
You
captain.
need to speak
Look
louder.
at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. Fuck him up.
Go.
Okay. After whatever that was. Let's be honest here, though. We're pretty ripe in this era. Any of these games are going to be terrible.
Fair
We
enough.
don't. Neither of us stand a chance. They're both garbage. Superhero games at this time were like, let's combine 10 genres and call it a game,
Yeah,
and then
It-
make bad ports.
I agree. While your game is, I remember there's some bad parts of your game. There are bad
No, listen.
parts.
There is a review that says, "Have you ever had the Black Plague? Because that would be better than playing this game." I found it earlier today, and I was dying laughing.
Well, I mean, like I said, I played the game. Like you pick. The thing about yours is you pick different versions. There are good reviews on certain versions of the game, and I feel like with our game, it's literally your game is straightforward what it's willing to be. Where our game doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be. That's our
platformer
issue.
Puzzle game. What part of that it makes it knows what it is?
Well,
You
I
said
feel like what
yours?
Mac's trying to say.
Yes,
Mac's
It
trying to say
has
that. Hold on,
platforming puzzles.
I'm hearing you, and I feel like she's a thief. So breaking safes, puzzles, platforming. She has the whip. She's a feline. That kind of follows. To have
But
to
that
be Bruce
doesn't
Banner
work when
in a
you
Hulk game just sucks, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
work when you
Fair.
put it on
That
things
sucks.
such as the GameCube and Game
I'm
Boy.
not saying that your game. I'm not saying that your game didn't have control issues. Our game had control issues as well. I agree, and I
And I
hear
mean,
you that
listen,
on the
it's not
Game
the
Boy
first
that thing had to
game
be
that you've had to
trash. I
play
totally
the
get
sad
that.
human part of a character. We've seen it
Oh
before.
no, not at all. Not. Of course, yes, I agree. And it's always
But
bad every time we see it. Always bad.
seriously,
marriage.
and
That's why we chose this game.
and
It was to
also
call that. It was to call that part out.
both of us here have control issues to no end. Catwoman ones though decided mostly, worst part of all is during the platforming, which is the worst time to have control issues is when they're like, nah,
but
I'm
like,
gonna jump the
what-
other way.
But it's the Game Boy though.
It's the same. It's the
They're
same
not
when you trying to
Not just the
sneak
Game Boy.
though.
My girlfriend
Okay.
had the game on the GameCube.
When you're trying to sneak is one. Okay, I hear what you're saying.
But
I
which
hear that.
version are you picking?
Control-
That's my issue.
Yeah,
It's all the same. It's
No,
all
it's
the
not. The
same.
Game
Controls
Boy
are
version
bad.
is
Yes, it
different
is.
from the GameCube version.
No,
That's what I'm
it's a
confused
bad
about.
port. No, it's not. Not really. They tried to do a port,
mean,
Mac.
Yeah, but
What
like
you expect?
Call of Duty don't play the same on the Switch.
Yeah, well,
Apex
yeah.
don't play the same on the Switch.
I remember getting
Fortnite
James
don't play the same
Bond
on the Switch.
Nightfire on the Game Boy. It didn't play the same, but
It was
It don't
supposed
hit
to.
the
I
The
wasn't
same.
Game
expecting
Boy.
much.
See my understanding here? It was supposed to be the same game. This wasn't. We changed the game for this version. They tried
But what
to
I'm
port
saying
the
is,
game.
what I'm saying is, when my homeboy was like, "Yeah, I'm finna play with y'all," and I might work. But how you finna play on the Switch? He was like, "Yeah." We was like, "Nah, man, just wait till you get home because we ain't trying to die." Like that's what I'm saying. Like the mobile handheld version is trash.
Remember,
in all
that
aspects.
wasn't a
It's
stigma
always
back then.
trash.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I
They
said,
weren't doing this
with
as
ours,
often,
like
remember?
I said, see with ours, I feel like the problem with ours is the issue with Hulk. While some people literally, I feel like people who like the game are just playing like probably literally reviewing it with the first level of Hulk. But like I said, as you're playing the game,
Yeah, that Bruce Banner mission sucks.
yeah, those stealth missions not only get harder, but the bashing parts get harder. It gets to the point where they
Hulk
put
is Hulk. You
multiple
smash through the
Hulks out
shit. It's
there.
easy.
It just gets ridiculous where there's a lot of shit on the screen and you don't know what's what. And this game is that type of game. And I feel like that's why I get mad when reviews.
Listen,
I
they wanted you
played
to
through
use
the
a
Hulk
whip.
game. I beat the entire game. It never got any harder as the Hulk. It was fucking just steamroll through everything. Don't give a flying fuck.
That's true. But if you can do
When
it,
did
yeah,
you beat the
can do
game
it.
though? Did you beat it as an adult or did you beat it as
Beat
a
it
kid?
as a kid.
I beat it as a kid when we got it on the Xbox. I had no
Yeah,
fucking issues.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Remember, notice I
do-
said PlayStation version. I said one version.
I do
You played it on the
remember that
PlayStation.
game
It's
being
vastly worse. Yeah.
annoying,
I'm picking
difficult,
one console
and
port.
terrible when it came to that Bruce Banner stuff.
Yeah, it just was not as
I
fun. It
remember
may
that. I
have been
remember
easier for the
hiding
Xbox, but it was
behind that truck,
hard for the PlayStation. It was just not
some
built. And the
lights.
PlayStation is built for fighting. It's built for that shit.
Honestly,
So
I'm
it
just gonna
would have
say
been
it.
easier
Go
on the
ahead.
PlayStation.
Stop.
That's enough, children. Now, be good for daddy while Miss does some fact checking.
Oh, so
Other facts.
I want to check the facts.
your game did not receive any good reviews.
What,
Because you
mine?
said that yeah, yours did not. It was mixed or average, which is not good at all.
Mixed
Okay,
probably
better.
means there were some okay ones in there, but
Yeah, you were overshooting your own game. No, you were sucky too.
Thank you.
He said thank you.
I thought I was
yeah.
going crazy when I saw these reviews. I was like, what?
No. Yours was sucking Hulk dick. So yeah, infuriatingly cheap. So to your credit about the stealth part, that's what I was meant. The stealth levels, while acknowledged as an effort to provide gameplay variety and reduce monotony, were considered dull, tedious, and underdeveloped due to their simplistic mechanics and puzzles compared to Metal Gear and Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. So
Thank you.
there
Couldn't
you
say
go.
it better. Probably didn't say it better.
I mean, we were expecting stuff from a movie game on stealth.
I know. Right?
Well, I'm
Mary
just
Jane
saying, Spider-Man the movie, the video game is this.
Listen, those Spider-Man games though were actually made by people who actually liked Spider-Man. There's a difference.
Yeah, but that was. I'm just
Those
saying.
things was
movie
lit
games
though.
can't- I'm just
Whoa,
saying.
whoa, whoa,
Those things was lit.
stop.
I love it.
Who said I was done?
Oh,
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
This woman, on the other hand, since you brought up the Game Boy Advance, received mixed reviews. So it wasn't a complete dick suck fest. It was, I guess, a ball rub in terms of the Game Boy Advance version.
I said I was bringing up a lot of versions. It's all not great.
Oh yeah, the PlayStation one, which is the one I had. I had the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Yes, that one was garbage. But I'm saying, since you also brought the Game Boy, it actually wasn't as bad. It was bad, just not as bad.
Yeah, like I said, I had stuff with the GameCube one. Ugh.
So I can tell you the breakdown of all the systems, apparently, according to Metacritic. There we go.
Yep.
So the Game Boy Advance received a 61 out of 100. The GameCube, 47 out of 100. There's a PC version?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
It didn't even do well.
That one's 46 out of 100. PlayStation 2, 46 out of 100. Xbox, 45 out of 100. And I think these ones have that. It does not. It just has a breakdown of everybody's. Oh, yes, it does. Yours, the Hulk did a little better. The Hulk did better in all regards. So take that into consideration, Chris, that the Hulk game did actually do better in all regards in all consoles.
Well, that's good to know. Do we have any questions?
I do not, because I was looking at too many screens and got confused.
There.
Quite
This is
honestly,
like I
I can't.
overloaded my brain.
Yeah, I overloaded my brain too, and that's fine. Well, are we ready to vote, Mist?
Yes.
Who
Are
would
you ready to vote, though?
Sure.
Then you go first, because I went first last time, sweetie.
Well, maybe I'm just trying to be a gentleman. Oh shit, wrong button. I want to check something real quick. Blah blah blah. Okay, never mind. I was seeing if Owl had any questions in Twitch, but she does not.
She is probably like, I give up and left.
I understand.
Laughing her ass off and left.
But
I mean, we have 7 viewers, so
yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm usually better at this. I had a day. My vote, because I think both games sound like absolute dog shit. But it seems like Catwoman is more consistently dog shit. Because you guys focused really hard on the banner section. And yeah, the Hulk section sounds terrible too. But it's like you're really hammering down on that banner section. Whereas I've seen some footage of both, and Catwoman, it doesn't even look like the footage that's supposed to make it look good it makes it look like a drunk person is playing it. So I'm gonna vote for Catwoman as the worst game. But I think they're both terrible, and you both deserve a cookie for it. Mist.
I am on the same wavelength because I have played both. And I actually found Hulk to be more boring than it was bad. It was bad, but I found it more boring. Whereas I could not get through Catwoman. And as a Black female, that hurts a lot that I finally get a game that I can relate to and I can't play it. That is hurtful. We need to do better, America, okay?
Do better, America.
Give me a game I can relate to. Where I don't have to play either a Japanese boy or a white boy to get the picture. So yes, I'm going with Catwoman.
Yeah, so that makes Captain Trinkhook at 2 points, and Mac and
what was that? Cat and Trinkhook?
Captain Trinkhook. Yep.
And Mac and Trill Cheese at 1 point. So hooray. Y'all are doing great.
Trill, like grilled cheese? Like, is that what you're trying to say?
Evidently.
Honestly, that's kind of adorable.
Mac and Trill
No,
Cheese.
listen to what he's saying.
I am. That's why I think it's adorable.
Well, I usually say mac and cheese.
Trill? Are you okay? Never. Okay, whatever.
That's fine. All right. So Trill's dick cheese gets a point.
Oh no.
He's admitted that he has dick cheese.
I did not. Jeez.
See, you could have let that go. You could have let that go.
Okay, wait. Before we go on, can I ask for one clarification for the next game for Mac? Are you guys doing the arcade version or the console version?
Arcade version.
Okay, just checking. Because I was like, when it came up, I found both version.
Yeah. I meant to clarify. Yeah, we want the arcade version. Yes.
Just checking. All right,
yes,
thank you.
Yes, no problem.
All right, so my earlier spoiler coming full circle with this one. Question number 3. What is the best game based on a musician or have a musician in it, I guess, as a main character?
That was worded terribly.
Well, it says best game based on or have a musician in it.
Meaning they have a musician somewhere in it, and I was assuming they meant a real live musician.
Yeah.
And I was basing mine off of like, oh, I must be a playable character or whatever. It doesn't matter. Y'all know the question.
Both of your answers are wrong, but I'll let it go.
Okay.
All right. Macatrill.
We're going with Revolution X.
Should we state who the musician is?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Aerosmith. Okay.
Oh, I remember. I was like, what the hell is Revolution
I figured we
X?
might want to give some context.
Yeah, my bad. Aerosmith. Revolution X. Aerosmith.
And now, Trink and Hook.
We are doing League of Legends for the character Cassante, who was made by Little Nas X.
By Little Nas X.
Yep.
Lil Nas X.
I don't think you said his name. I don't think you. Yeah, you said you don't say the T.
Lil Nas X. These Oklahomans over
Listen,
here.
I'm missing a front tooth. You're asking a lot.
Understood.
Trill, come on. We don't need pronunciations, okay? We know what she meant.
People can pronounce things.
He's
man's
the
in
guy. He's the guy who made love to the Satan.
Oh, stripper pole.
Yeah.
Good for you, Lil Nas X. Living your
Get it.
best life. 3 minutes on the clock.
Living my best life
Missed.
and
Yes.
going back and forth
Full
with
for
you.
these.
That was a setup.
Oh, okay. Because of that, we're
Harmonizing
gonna
and shit.
bump this down to 2 minutes and 30.
Well, whatever time is on the clock.
Oh,
Mac.
no, that's a penalty.
Oh.
That's a penalty on Ben. So you got 2
Ugh.
minutes and 30 seconds now.
You're serious?
Yes.
Max not gonna even need that long.
Okay.
Wow.
Go.
Yeah, go tell us. Tell us Revolution X.
Revolution X, it literally has like the band Aerosmith is in the game. It's literally them. They are literally in there saying not only is this game has Aerosmith songs in it, like Aerosmith songs, the popular one, like Love in the Elevator, like Sweet Emotion. It literally is the screen when you're getting your score, you're listening to Sweet Emotion as you're seeing your score. Sweet Emotion is you're getting a score. But what takes it is the gameplay. The gameplay is a rail shooter. It is fun as hell to play. It is addictive. It's fun. There is different. You just shoot everything up. In the game, there are probably different directions you can take, so there are different ways you can play the game in the thing. This game, when it was literally in the theater, this is a quarter muncher. This thing always being taken over at my local theater when I was a kid, and this game slaps. It was so fun to play. Also, add more emphasis on music. The disc is a weapon. It's literally a weapon you can use in the game. It is awesome. Like, Trill, you want to add on to this?
Yeah, so I didn't have any friends. So what I would do is I put both quarters in and I play both guns, and that shit was hella fun.
Yeah, it was.
And it was like one of my first introductions to that style of music.
Yeah.
I didn't ask my dad about it, and a lot of my older school music came from him, and we listened to that some Aerosmith, and we listened to other artists that are along that rock and roll or rock, even like blues, jazz type of musicians that I would have never even found out about if it wasn't through the game and the game's beautiful music. So that's probably one thing.
It literally attaches you to the music. It literally advertised Aerosmith in the best light. Also, there's a scene where Steven Tyler literally tosses you some keys. He said, "Here, take the car." Like that scene alone is literally memorable. Everybody remembers that shit. He tosses you them keys, you grab them, and you literally are just going on a shoot fest. It's fun. This game is fun as hell to play. Yes, it's old as hell, but it's a classic game, a classic arcade cabinet that a lot of people would love to play.
Hell yeah. Huh. That was very interesting. Let's go reset the timer. I'm sorry, I was looking at our stream and I noticed something really interesting about it that I'll ask about later.
Is it frozen?
No, it's not frozen at all. I'm just wondering what those numbers at the top left are. Do you want to tell us something?
Oh, those are the
We got a show to do first.
Yeah, do a show. Captain Hook and Trink Bell. Tell us why your game is the game.
So, League of Legends has been around since 2009. It is actually at this point one of the longest running MOBAs who still have an active player base besides Dota, because technically League of Legends was originally a mod for Dota. But Lil Nas X did a collaboration in 2022 with League of Legends to do their Worlds song. Worlds is actually one of the biggest esports events in history. League of Legends holds an entire giant stage opening, which their opening ceremony puts the Olympic Games to shame. in collaboration with doing this opening song, they decided to make him his own character. So we got Cassante. Badass, big buff black man who is gay. And beats the shit out of people with 2 giant, like, fist.
They're basically a
I don't know.
tonfa.
He just pummels people into the ground. He's pretty much a tank. Tank bruiser. He is awesome.
Beat the shit out of people. He's got a new skin from the new line, which is Heartsteel, which is one of League's bans because Riot actually has multiple bans that are tied into skin lines in the game.
Yeah. Lil Nas X is not the only one. We have Heartsteel, which is a boy band. We have KDA, which is a K-pop band. We have True Damage, which is a rap group.
And of course, you can't forget Pentakill, which is metal.
Heavy metal, yes. Very old school metal sounding, very awesome. But Cassante is the only one that they currently have that is actually modeled fully off of a singer, not just because they did one, group band. It's not a skin. This is a whole character. Cassante is a hero. He's a legend. He is literally trying to save and protect his people. Is his story. Cool thing about League of Legends as well is it doesn't have just one game mode. Most people, when they think of League, they think of the 3-lane gameplay. They have ARAM, which is all random, all mid, which is you guys get a random champion and you fight it out. There's now arenas, which has brought legendary numbers back to League this year. Because it's a game mode that's 2v2v2v2. And you guys just hit each other and hope things go well.
Either they die or we die, but we want them to die.
They're branching out into other video game stuff. They have Bandle Tale coming out literally in 2 days, which is a Stardew Valley style game with these same characters. They have an MMO in the works right now with these same characters. They want to bring you an entire world that you can immerse yourself in. Arcane, which had Imagine Dragons in it.
Stop.
You okay, Chris? Did we
Yeah.
kill you?
I'm so sorry. I
Chris
didn't
died.
even I didn't even hear that you were done.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, well. Sorry, I've got other windows up too.
Troy, we good?
Yep, are we good? Or is there 5
Yeah.
minutes on that clock?
Yeah, I'm still the one that's active. If you want me to take over hosting as well.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm here. I'm here for you.
I know.
I'm here with you. I'm here for you.
Huh.
Now, 5 minutes on this clock.
Yes, there's 5 minutes on the clock.
Let's kill them.
Okay. So
Kid-
your game
kid,
is just
kid,
an
I'm
arcade
afraid.
game that
Wait, wait,
isn't
wait,
actually.
Wait.
You
I
said
didn't actually
go!
hit the button. No, I didn't.
I said he said go.
He did. I didn't do
Uh,
that.
I said let's unalive them.
Yeah, so I just zoomed. Let's go.
Okay,
He said
Well,
murder people.
go.
Damn it.
go.
Okay. So here's the arcade game that isn't like mine, which is a console game that's constantly being updated and added new musicians to. Said mine has more than one band technically.
Okay, this is true. And while yours has more than one band,
Does
here's
yours
the
have a world
question. Is your
championship that
ga-
rivals the
your
numbers?
art? Let me talk. Is your game centered around like we're talking about not the game? We're talking about how Lil Nas X affects your game because it's what Aerosmith is Revolution X. That's a fact. You can't. That's the point of our game. Revolution X is Aerosmith. It's all of them.
You do
They're
realize
the
League
main
has an
characters of
entire
our game. They're literally the reason they're the game. They're
League
the game.
Riot Games, the owners of League of Legends, mostly promotes their game. You know with what? Music.
I agree, and I'm not trying to say that
The
your
whole
game is
joke is
promoted.
Riot
That's
Games is a music company
get-
making games.
Trink, I get your question. I'm just asking what does Lil Nas X? What is Lil Nas
He
X?
brought a
to
new
the-
character.
You're talking about more. You're talking about music as a whole.
Yes.
I'm talking about
Lil
one
Nas X
specific
made us a
band.
new character, a brand
I
new
understand
character,
that.
playable,
get it.
who is awesome. He
I
is a
get
top
it. He's an
laner.
awesome character.
You
But-
said there were
and
other
that's
characters
cool.
in the game too.
Huh?
Yes,
What'd you say, True?
it's
no
a
other
whole
character.
overarching story. Yes.
That's cool.
But yeah, but the question is about one specific character and what it brings to your game.
Yes,
You'd
brings
argue
Aerosmith
that
his
what Little
brings that
Nas
to the
X
game.
brings to your
That's
game,
what
You're
I'm
talking
doing.
about
another
What he's
Aerosmith
character could
All right,
potentially
shut
bring
the
the same
fuck up.
thing.
Oh my.
Could be the same
All right,
thing.
shut
You
the
know what
fuck
I'm
up,
saying?
Trill.
Go on, honey.
Lil Nas X designed this character, had all of the hands in his creation, his making, his story content, all of it's mapped out. Lil Nas X had a hand in it. He really liked this character. And you know, as players, we love to fucking play this character. He's a good fucking character. You play him, you beat the
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
out of people, fuck people up.
Okay.
That's
Lil Nas
cool.
X fucking collab with him on their worlds. He fucking works with them on the occasion, you know, when he's not, you know, taking that strip pole down to, you know, see the devil.
Oh my
We get
god.
that. And I'm not doubting
Okay,
that.
so we're not saying that Lil Nas X isn't cool. We're not saying that
Yeah,
the
we're not
character
saying
isn't cool.
that.
We're
We're not
saying the
basis of
character
how
is
saying
I'm
a
X is
lot.
cool.
Listen,
Ooh.
that's what we're trying to tell you, but you don't want to hear it. He is
We're
a
listening.
defender of his people. That is his story. He is actually trying
cool.
to fight as a character to defend his people, to bring home the Shuriman Empire. The Shuriman Empire, which I'd have to explain an entire lore thing to you, which we don't have, would not happen in 5 minutes, has
That's
fallen
something.
at one point.
Well,
He is trying to raise Shurima Empire back up from his village. And in doing so, he had to leave behind his partner who didn't think he could do it, in fact. There's a whole story behind all these
That's
characters.
true.
There's literally books on top of the
that's
game.
cool.
And it's a
That's
character
cool.
designed,
But,
greenlit,
but with
everything by a musician.
with Revolution
But if you
X,
take him out the game, you still have
Then
the
we would
game.
be missing
You
the
take
character.
Aerosmith out the
We'd be
game, there
missing
is
the
no game.
lore.
you can't take Aerosmith out the game
Can't have
because they are part.
Revolution
It's
X.
just
You
another
can,
rail
it's
shooter.
called,
That's
It's
all I'm
just
what is
saying.
that?
It's
not
called
interesting.
putting
Your
somebody
game
else
is
in.
your game. If you take Lil Nas X out your game, it's still interesting. You take
Okay.
Revolution, yeah, you take
Mm-mm.
Aerosmith out of Revolution X.
You can't
it's
take
not
these
Fix the
characters
whole-
out without
Alright,
fucking up the
alright.
entire lore.
So if you take
No, you
Aerosmith out of
can't.
Revolution X, you have Crisis Core, Time Cop. Name any of those other stupid rail shooters that you know you go and you feed your
Exactly.
quarters
It would be
to.
nothing new. That's what I'm
Okay,
trying to
your
say.
I mean,
game
it's not
doesn't have
either. It has
unique
You're saying my
Aerosmith.
point. It would be
It's
You know
just
what I'm
just
another
saying?
rail
Not like-
shooter.
we have
You're saying
It's
my
not
Aerosmith.
like
point here,
League of
guy.
Legends is like the most groundbreaking gameplay ever.
It is,
guys.
considering that it is still holding the title of the
It's
best
not.
MOBA in the world.
I'm not.
Okay.
Does your
You're
game
arguing
have the
Cool.
world
It's a
championship?
popular
arguing that
game. You
yours is
picked
the
a
best
popular
thing.
game. You
No,
picked a
If you
we
want to
didn't.
argue that,
We
That's-
picked a
that's-
game that
that's
we
what's
loved
in it.
and that we play regularly.
We picked a
Literally.
game that we
And
played
like
as
I
kids in
said, with
arcades.
ours,
So
you're literally your
runs
whole
well.
point of
What I'm
playing-
saying is that there is a world stage
Your
with a
whole
whole
point-
music
hold up.
ceremony as the opening.
Now I'll let you talk. Can I talk?
That sounds cool.
Okay. The whole point of Revolution X. Here's the thing. Revolution X is the story is you're literally going in here, and then a corporation is trying to take you down, and that's what you're doing. And Aerosmith is literally trying to help you take down this corporation, which is cool. They are literally doing that. That's what the point. They're going. It's like they're going against the
Cool.
man. That's cool. And they needed somebody. Aerosmith
Stop.
gives that their line.
Stop.
You're done. All right. That's I say you're done. You're done.
The face. Sorry.
Do we have any facts? We don't need facts. The people don't need facts. They don't want facts.
No, I got one. Hook? Holy
Yes.
crap.
Sorry.
No, do that more. I loved it. Oh my goodness.
This is supposed to be a bloodbath. And
Yeah, like
you
come
can
in like
cuss
the
us out.
Viking.
He
brought
Right
a
with the elbow.
Yeah,
He
no,
can't-
I don't mind him doing that. I let him talk. I was like, yeah, go ahead.
Because I told him, like, honey, you gotta speak up at some point. He's like, okay, you wanted this.
It's like,
Nah,
Oh,
I wasn't bad. I wasn't offense to that. It's okay.
That's
oh,
kinda
I
like
need to.
That's
I
kinda
need to
one of those
speak up.
moments, if you did say the N word, I probably wouldn't even be offended.
Me neither.
I try really hard not to. For me, it's not something I saw as something acceptable. So
Well,
You know,
no,
it's
please
not the
don't. I'm
gamer
just-
word time.
Yeah, just don't. But if you did at that moment, it would have been like, oh, okay.
All right, let him
Somebody
cook.
stepped up.
Right?
Oh, you need me to speak up? Hey, shut the fuck up.
My God,
much
I
what
love
happened.
that. Can we clip that? Somebody clip that. I love that.
Listen here,
Al, you're here. You could do that, right?
all of you.
Yes, because she's
bow.
clutching her
It's my
pearls.
turn to
She's
talk.
clutching
Yeah,
her
I was
pearls
like,
at the
what
moment.
the hell?
All right. Does anyone have any questions?
Actually,
Al did.
I-
Yes. Who would? Yeah, because Elle said something and knocked out the chat.
Replace your musician with is what it says.
Yes,
It's
that
at
one.
8:19. If that helps.
Yeah.
I have chat open on my other
So do
screen.
I could close my
Yeah, who would you replace your musician with, basically? Yes.
take it
Oh yeah, that's a good
away.
one. Actually, let me expand on that question. Could you replace your musician with someone else? And so who?
Yes.
Trill,
And
can
you
think
better
of
not
one?
be
The
wrong.
whole point of the whole point of our game is like taking down like the man of the establishment. So I guess the person we'd have to replace our game with would have to be somebody who wants to save his people and take down the lore in the establishment. Who could that be?
Could it be Tupac?
Hmm. No, it's
Matt, we already have that
February,
game.
and
It's called Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I think.
Could it be Outcast?
Hmm.
Nah, no, not Outcast.
Now, it has to be somebody that's a really good musician, somebody that would be really involved
Well,
in
Can
making
I
the
help you
game
guys?
modern day.
I could pick.
Because
We
it
could
didn't
pick
come
Val
out in like
Allen.
1997. It came out in like 2024.
Van Halen.
So,
Queen.
Van Halen.
could it be Lil Nas X?
I would totally play.
I feel like you don't have enough musicians then for if you want to go for a whole band.
Because the whole point is you find them during the levels to get the secret actual ending of the game.
Oh yeah, but like just different, like him on different levels, using like different
Different
costumes,
outfits.
looking fabulous.
I mean,
Looking
honestly, I was
fabulous,
surprised
you know
you
what I'm
guys
saying?
didn't go with like the Beastie Boys,
Good.
somebody
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Another full band for your
That's a
secret
good
band.
idea.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Outcast was a
We're
good
not
idea
saying
too.
it-
I like
hold
Outcast.
on. Pick your own answer because they're giving you good ones. Pick one of your own.
Well, we're
Be
not.
original.
We'll put it like this. We're saying it can be. It can
happen.
Shame on both of you for letting white people dictate to you what's right. In February
Wait, what?
of all months.
When was it dictated to me?
Every answer that Trink and Hook just gave you.
Yeah, you guys were like agreeing to everything. Like, yeah, that's a good one.
No, they didn't have bad answers. They didn't
No,
have
they didn't. We're not dissing
Such a
our-
weird-
about the point of being a good competitor is respecting your opponent. They
Yeah,
didn't have
we're
bad
respecting
answers.
what they're
There
saying.
wasn't, there wasn't a
Okay,
bad.
but
Beastie
pick
their
Boys
answer-
is
Yeah, their answer's
Pick your
terrible.
answer,
They're not
pick your
terrible.
answer, pick your answer.
Can we go with Ozzy?
I don't
Trill?
think it could be. Ooh, yeah. What about the? I think we should do Journey. I think
Journey, Journey.
do a song for each one of the band members would be lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would. Journey.
Okay, I think our answer is gonna be Journey, guys.
Yeah, Journey.
Good answer. Now, Captain Hook, sir,
Okay.
Yeah.
and Trink.
So the thing is, Lil Nas X wanted to make a character in game who was a black gay icon. He wanted somebody that people could relate to as well. I get it, like, because representation is very slim, especially in that spectrum. Like, both is not something you see in most medium. You're normally one or the other in most medium. They don't do both.
As a guy,
Especially as a guy, right? Like,
Right.
I would say there are a lot of black females who
I mean,
women
Right.
who
There
happen to be gay
there
or on
are
the
some
spectrum,
out there too,
but
yeah.
not that many men.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Actually, Tyler
agree.
Crick.
Hey.
Can we get
And-
back on topic?
so we
Yes.
have to pick somebody
Just-
who is in that kind of, and the only one that I am finding that kind of fits that is an artist called Kevin Abstract. I mean, but it still wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't.
Jay
He
Monet.
wouldn't. I don't think you'd have the same flair because Cassandre, even in her other band, virtual band that Cassandre is part of, he is the fashion icon, the face. He is also the part owner and the manager of that band. Like, Sante is that dude, you know? And he's like, I can do business and I can look
Bruno
great.
Mars?
I mean, to be
Is Bruno
honest,
Mars?
Bruno would be.
Follow
just
the
because
creator.
it would be a little different and it might be really fun to see, I'd say Dax.
I mean, Dax is very flamboyant in some of his outfits, yes.
Yeah.
Tyler's the same way. Tyler is the
Yeah.
same way. He could be a good one. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
saying.
like they definitely have, because he also did Casande's voice. Would have to
Jay Monet would
definitely
be a
be
good
like,
pick.
Yeah, it would.
you have to bring that, you know, energy. But I think it could be done if they found another artist who definitely fits, you know, him. Which is really good. It's really cool that they're giving more voices to more people.
What's
Fair.
the answer?
We're thinking Drax. Dax. Bleh. I'm fine. I have a cat trying to shove her face inside my nose. We're fine.
Adorable. So, are there facts to check on this? I don't think so.
Not
It could
really.
be.
I mean, they
No.
Revolution. Yeah, I'm fine too. Revolution X. They are correct in everything that they were saying, outside of like some minor details, like locations. But you know,
Yeah.
because honestly,
So-
what
That's hard to
Wikipedia is
remember
saying
since
is kind of
Windows
really
13.
really makes me want to play it. I kind of remember this game, but never paid attention to it.
I
Yeah,
do
the cover
remember
don't
this
tell
game.
you
So
nothing. If you
lit,
played on
dude.
an SNES, the cover doesn't tell you shit. It's
I-
literally when you going on. Like
I
Sorry.
remember playing this game. I remember playing this game. It's all right. It's pretty middle of the road shooter,
fair. If you want to say it that way.
but it had a gimmick.
Those are my style, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, there's
Like,
nothing
you
wrong.
remember
There's
when Time Crisis? One of my votes
yeah.
for Time Crisis.
Look, I love Time
My jam.
Crisis.
It's my jam.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
my
we
jam.
know.
But okay, anyway, we keep getting derailed. We got people
my
answering
bad.
questions for each other.
Sorry.
Let's all
And in
regroup.
terms of Casate, just I need to play this character.
Yes, of course, we all do. But Mist, have you reached your verdict?
Reluctantly,
Chris.
yes.
And your vote is for?
The envelope is in. She opens it.
That sounded like you said Revolution X, but I'm not sure. Say it louder.
Say it loud. Say it loud.
Say it loud.
I'm blacking out proud. Say it
Oh,
loud.
Lord.
You forget my cousin.
Well,
James
here-
Brown, I
Gonna
can
get out
do
of
it.
hand real quick.
Oh, just give Trill and Matt the point.
Yeah,
He
okay.
still almost
So,
gave it to me.
so here's the thing. I despise Aerosmith.
Oh.
I hate their music so much. And I actually like a lot of Lil Nas X's stuff. But just given the nature of this question and how integral the musicians are to their game, Revolution X centers around Aerosmith basically being the leaders of a revolution. Whereas Lil Nas X and Casante, as badass as they are, were brought in later to an already existing game, basically to create new
So
scenarios.
is
And
every character. They bring new characters in every
yeah.
few months.
I know that's kind of the League of Legends style, and I get that, and I respect that. But I think as far as this specific question goes, I got to give it to Revolution X, just because the game would not exist without Aerosmith. It is so
Theoretic.
theoretically, they've just done a shooter that has a story of, ooh, we're revolting. But I guess there was a brand deal or something. They're like, let's make the whole game about Aerosmith and have all their songs in it.
They paid for those
So,
royalties,
you know.
man. They had to use them.
Okay. Can we take
Yeah.
a 2-minute break while I run to the bathroom real quick?
Oh, yeah.
GG's.
Sure.
And to be honest,
Great time.
I'm not an Aerosmith person either, but I do love. Chris, don't say anything when I say this. I do love Love in an Elevator.
I bet you do.
I was No, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you what I did with Hook. I told when I heard y'all two going with Hook. Don't take this the wrong way. When I heard you and Trink Art talking about the game, I immediately text Trill. I said they are going to argue their game. They're not going to argue their magician. Let's attack them. Me and Trill had a game plan as soon as you did. I said attack.
To be honest with you, that was what we agreed on. When I was thinking about the questions later, personally, the answer probably would have been what's that one? Jack Black, heavy metal. Yeah.
See, I would have done.
No, I feel like
we were
Matt
arguing
picked all
about
these
that.
questions this time that were really vague to try to help, to try to make as much of an issue as possible. It feels like.
Yeah.
I swear to God, dude, I was like, dude, what is that game?
It's funny you said that, Hook. Me and Trill was trying to find that game. He said, I never played it. And I was like, oh, that's a good game.
You haven't played Brutal? I love that
I
game.
never played it too.
But I'm back. We're good. Whenever.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah,
I think
good argument.
Trill's ran to the bathroom himself.
Anyways, my answer would have been the Michael Jackson Experience.
I thought you were going to say Moonwalker.
There's that one too. If you would have said Michael Jackson anything, you would have had my attention up full on.
Yeah, I wasn't picking.
Yeah, I can't argue that without wanting to stab myself. I'm sorry.
I couldn't get conscious to pick Moonwalker. That game was
honestly,
trash.
I forgot those games existed.
There was an arcade version of Moonwalker, but nobody.
Oh yeah, the games are garbage. Please don't come after me, Michael Jackson fans. I still like the guy, okay? But the games were garbage.
Well, no, the arcade.
No, I'm just got tired of having to sing all his songs and choir.
That too. I like Heal the World. Heal the World drives me nuts.
We did Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And Thriller. In the mirror. And I'm like, I can't. And then they played all of his music at every school dance because one guy at our school could do the dances.
Yeah, I know that pain, Trink. I had to sing Heal the World for 2.5 years.
We did Man in the Mirror at Disney.
I'm sorry.
I went to Disney?
Yeah, oh yeah, our choir won a competition. We went to Disney. We got to sing in downtown Disney.
That's lit.
Hold on before we start.
What song y'all sing?
Question. Hold on before we continue. Owl asked me, do we need another mod? What do you want Matt Owl here?
Probably that might help.
Come on in, Al.
Yelling at her for tiebreakers.
Yes, come on in. Join us. Join the party.
Jesus Christ, what song did you sing?
What? Okay, so we did Man in the Mirror. We did Bare Necessities. We also did Be Our Guest.
Bare Necessities.
Bare Necessities. We did Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Somewhere
When You Wish Upon a Star. And then we got to meet with the main Mickey Mouse dude who ran into our performance. We were doing the Mickey Mouse Club theme song. M-I-C-K.
Wait. He literally ran into you guys?
No, he ran out and like jazzed hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Oh, and
I can't have you stealing my thunder here, huh?
We also did Can You Feel the Love Tonight for that one as well.
Can you
feel
the love tonight?
Yeah. Those songs weren't so bad, but when you sing the Michael Jackson one, we also did for our actual choir stuff. So I was like,
that's it. I feel your pain.
Can we please stop singing this?
Oh God, I got so sick of Heal the World. I can't stand the first
few
few
winning
notes
us
that way to choke
awards.
something.
Keep doing it. And I was like, please no.
Oh God.
Heal the World gives me PTSD.
The only one I was happy we did was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Love it.
I see a little
that seems like a hard one.
But, it's long.
While we're waiting on Owl, I had to send her join the bonfire.
Do we have any brand deals?
When I heard their answer, I was like, okay. Me and Trill automatically like, it's funny. Me and Trill automatically
if you wanted me to be mean, I could have argued some stuff against Aerosmith that would make you guys look really bad.
Yeah, we know.
I thought about it. I was like, I really thought about being like, so you're supporting me.
We understand Steve Tyler's a
Hey,
jerk.
we were gonna go there now. Trust me, we had the tea as well. You wasn't the only one that would have been
Yeah,
sipping,
we were
sweetheart.
ready like,
You didn't hit
shit.
below the belt, so we kept it above the
Yeah,
belt
I
as
was
well.
like,
We
nah, I
respected
won't
it.
go
Yeah,
there.
we kept that shit above. We were like,
Because I was like, hold up now. Your man said it going down to where?
hold on,
up.
You know,
we
wait a
keep it
minute.
above the belt.
Something ain't right.
Wait a minute.
everybody,
What?
do me a favor. Shut your mouths for just a moment. I want to welcome our very own, very favorite, Happy Owl Red.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot indeed.
He's back.
Welcome to this Chaos Owl.
I
On
finished my
fire.
chores, and I have been listening to the chaos this entire time. My husband's also been listening to the chaos this entire time.
Did we make his pain even worse?
No, no,
Ernest, I
he
said,
was
"What's up?"
like, he was some of the like both of those questions that I put in were his questions. He was like, "Yeah, this shit doesn't make sense." So he was like listening to shit while I was doing chores, running around.
And then I was like, oh, who came in with a flying elbow? Like, I'm just like, let me take them all out. Let's go.
Next time I'm on a gamer grudge and it's the free for all, I'm just gonna wait till everyone's as loud as possible and then just go, hey, shut the fuck up.
Fuck up.
My God, I was like,
Listen here. It's
Yeah.
my
I was like washing dishes, and I was like, excuse me.
listen here,
I
motherfuckers.
thought he was
It's my
talking to somebody
time
in
to
his
talk.
house.
I'm about to say,
No.
we like, what?
Like, I thought like somebody
Both
had
of my
knocked something
kids had
over or
already
some
gone to
shit. 'Cause
bed.
I was
Oh, you
like,
know-
damn, what happened?
You thought he
That's
was
not
like he's saying that to one of his kids or something?
That's like the
No,
Team
I-
Four
like, I don't know
Star.
what the
That's
fuck
like the
was going
Team
on. I
Four
was
Star
just
moment
saying.
with
I'm
Gohan.
like, I had
Some-
to do
I was
dishes
thinking maybe like something
do
domestic.
laundry,
You know
and
what I'm
I
saying?
was like,
187.
That's like the Team Four Star moment with Gohan told Chi-Chi to shut your fucking face.
I was like, excuse me.
We're doing
I never had that much bass in your voice.
Yeah, he just talks quietly. Otherwise, it's a thing. Yeah.
Speak softly, carry a big stick.
There we go.
I bet you do.
speed. Yeah, yeah.
Big
You're
motherfuckers.
7'4". Yes, you do.
Well, you know what?
Keep
That
adding
doesn't
to his
mean
height
anything.
now.
I still love you, Chris. You're still my number one.
Yeah, number one's
Wait a
tiny.
I don't need. Look, Trink has to deal with that. So she's split in half, but she has to deal with.
Yeah, let's
You know
talk
what?
about that on the
Let's
live
go,
stream.
Let's go.
Let's go for it. I got a camera.
Go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Count of three. Everyone whip their
Fuck
wieners out.
No.
Oh,
And then the darkness fell into the room
Trill, if we lose this
with a
final
cold
point,
shadow.
Trill, if we lose this final point, I just want to let
You're
you
getting
know.
divorced.
No. I just want to let you know,
It's like-
Trill. It was an
like
honor.
when Undertaker-
hooking up with you, man.
Hey, listen, we're you guys are tied
You know,
right
this is
now.
the best couple I've ever
so-
had, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
yes.
having. I'm having fun with Trill. I love
This
arguing
is
with Trill.
hilarious.
It's just fun arguing with them. Like we're sitting
Oh
up there
my
just
God.
laughing, like really. This
So
last question,
now-
we're back-
Well, hold on. In honor of Owl Hoot Hoot being back, should she take question 4?
yeah.
I wasn't asking you.
yes. You know what? Let's allow Al to read off question number 4.
Ooh, hang on. I gotta look for it. I have it right here. Oh my God, I know. I am so unprepared. So this is
Take it as the paragon of the guy who was prepared for tonight.
even Ernest was like, what the fuck is this question? What Mel Brooks film would make the best
This is
video
Mel
game, excluding stalls?
Such a specific question. Anyway, Trink and
That's
Hook.
the ultimate answer. I'm sorry.
Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Woo!
It's such a good movie.
I'm not biased.
Such a good movie.
And
Such a good movie.
yeah, well, what's your answer then? Trill.
A racist.
Blazing
idiot.
Saddles.
I gotta start it just to make it sound better. He roar, blazing saddle.
That is going to cost you 30
We
seconds.
will drink it. God damn it, man. 3 in a
All
row.
right.
It's all been on you.
Well
Hey,
then,
we're gonna lose.
Oh,
man.
you
We're gonna
Leslie.
lose. Best
We
believe
have-
we're gonna fight.
we have Robin Hood Men in Tights versus Blazing Saddles. Now, Trink and Hook, there is a certain number of time on the clock.
Oh, they got 3 minutes. They were good. They have been good.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Punish me, Daddy. Punish me hard.
Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Then let's fucking go.
All right. Me and Hook actually discussed this quite a bit. We were thinking, and first up, it's been a while since there has been any kind of Robin Hood game, and most of them have been mediocre at best. Could you imagine an open world game where you get to explore Sherwood Forest and the surrounding towns, playing as Robin Hood with some kick-ass fucking music as all the background track? And could you imagine being able to go to towns where there's minstrels and stuff also doing that kick-ass music? And you could join in as a mini game?
Of course, obligatory. You'll have to have the shooting at the archery butt scene, so that's got to be in there somewhere. Different archery tournaments, and if you do happen to almost lose, you can be like, wait, and you pull out the script and be like, oh yeah, no, I get another shot.
And don't forget, you have to burn down the one village in the very beginning.
Yeah, in the very
It is obligatory of all Robin Hood movie things. You must first burn down the one.
Yes, before Robin Hood credits were even roll. Yes, I agree.
Pause the time.
Yeah.
Pause the time.
Yeah.
Pause the time.
I'm sorry.
Pause the
I'm
time.
sorry. I have been not trying to laugh the whole time, dude. I apologize.
Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Shut the fuck up.
We apologize. We're just laughing a little.
I love you guys.
Hey, my movie, G. Hey, y'all pick a good one. Y'all
we
pick a
love
good
you,
one.
but
Y'all pick a
shut
good
up.
one.
All right. Are we ready to allow them to continue?
Yes.
In fact,
My
they're
bad.
gonna get they're gonna get an additional 5
Give him
seconds.
some more time. Give him some more time. Yeah, give him some more time.
Trill. Shut up.
I'm being nice.
I know.
So now I'm bad
Shut
for
up.
being nice.
Shush. You are not the host. We got this.
I'm
You guys
full of
get this-
radiation and I got this.
Ooh, you're the Hulk.
I am. Hulk, go to sleep now. Continue the time.
And you also get 5 more seconds.
All right.
Go.
Okay. So, you have to burn the village down the very beginning. It's kind of necessary. And then you're gonna travel on. Like, you didn't just fucking burn down the village. like that's not happening in the back. Everything's fine. This is a normal day. People that you just burned down the village, running back and forth on fire, screaming. Gotta love the extras, right? They're doing their best job. So you go on through Sherwood Forest and you find out everything going on, and of course you find out the plot, which is she's been taken by Sheriff Nottingham. And that's what I said, right?
Rottingham. It's a joke.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. Anyway. And you got to get your merry men, and they all have to be singing when you first come up on them, of course. It wouldn't be Robin Hood Men in Tights if they weren't singing about being men in tights. And you come in on this dance number, and you're just kind of standing there as the main character, like, the fuck? But at the same time, you're also like, yeah, normal day. And you do a training montage because you have to do the training montage. You've been gone for a while. Things have changed. You might need to fight to actually kill some people. I think it would work as a very awesome open world game with lots of little side quests for poor NPCs who've been wronged by the Sheriff Rottingham and his awful other sheriffs and all the other bucked up things that are happening, including, the village you just sat on fire.
I mean, honestly, I can see you doing a really good. All right, and people are gonna hate me for it, but like Assassin's Creed, like Origins or Valhalla, where it was kind of open world, you could go around, build your settlements, that kind of stuff. But Robin Hood, Men in Tights, so there's a lot more comedy in there. That
Dumb
kind
jokes.
of shit.
Where singing and dancing numbers thrown in for the effect.
The random rabbi that shows
Okay,
up every
stop.
so many days.
Congratulations. You followed the rules, and you will both be rewarded handsomely with 3 sweet kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
That was
Now,
6. Oh wait, 3 each.
well, yeah, 3 each. Duh. Now, for
How
you,
many fucking
bad.
Christmas?
You
Huh?
bad. Now for you two rule breaking bad boys over there.
Hold on, I want confirmation. Trill, you got my text?
Yeah.
All right. Have my back on this. It's about to get crazy.
Let's get whatever amount of time we grant them on the clock.
Yeah, for all your indiscretion, I'm giving you a generous 2 minutes. It should be 30 seconds, but I'm being nice.
I'll
Actually, you know what?
allow it.
No. 1
Ludicrous.
minute, 1 minute, 30 seconds. There we
No,
go.
no. You
God,
know what?
no.
This
No,
is
miss, please,
this,
though.
this is the last round. Allow
Okay.
them the 3 minutes.
3?
Give them their full 3.
Why?
Because contrary to popular belief, I like these guys.
Oh, I like them too, but they are.
I like the cut of their jib.
Go ahead, butt your jibs.
You ready?
All right, are we ready to go or not?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yes.
All right then, let's fucking go.
All right. So me and Trill discussed this. We want to have like a GTA Red Dead Redemption style game where we follow the story of Bart's son, who is just Bart Jr., and he's going into this town, which we'll say is Louisiana. But everything you saw in Blazing Saddles is exactly backwards. This is a town full of nothing but black people, and
Right.
what the mayor is sending him there to literally
happened?
just
Did it break?
what? What's wrong?
What? No, go ahead. I was in the past, but now I'm in the future.
Oh, okay. Sorry. The mayor is sending him there. They're sending him there to literally do the exact opposite, do the exact same thing. He is sending them there because he wants the town. He wants that town for some odd reason. So he's sending them there hoping that he just fucks up more shit.
He gonna fuck it up.
He's gonna fuck it up. So actually we got different. So just like GTA, you have different stars. Star number 1 is just a group of racist men coming to town, literally pointing and telling them you can't do that. Right?
The one the one that says something weird sometimes at Applebee's about that one colored waitress, him and 2 of his drinking buddies. Go ahead, man.
Exactly. And then 2 is when they get physical and they start shooting at you. 3 we agreed upon, which will
They
be
want the smoke.
Huh?
3, they finna get the wait.
Yeah. 3 I think we agreed upon is the KKK. Ku Klux Klan pops up. People in hoods.
They're gonna go get the rope.
They're gonna get the rope. And Don Johnson is literally
They're gonna hang you right
there.
there.
They're gonna hang you right there. They're gonna attempt to hang you right there. We're gonna hear the N-word a lot of times in this damn film, this movie. Also, we're gonna bring back characters like we're gonna bring back other characters like Mongo Jr. Mongo's gonna come back, and then when you get an end screen, you get Dom DeLee's character literally coming up to you, you're dead, and literally shouting at you. He said, "What?" And then Colton said, so we're gonna get stuff like that. We're gonna actually get the dancing crew in there a couple of times. Like when you go to the saloon, it's the little dancing crew. Stick out your head, throw out your hips, throw your hips, stick out your tush. Voila! So you're gonna get that in the saloon as opposed to Lily Von Stroop. Also, speaking of Lily Von Stroop, she's the marshal for some odd reason. We're going crazy with this film. We're going all out because the thing about Blazing Saddles is it's a Looney Tunes cartoon. So we're basically trying to do that. We're trying to make a live action Old West Looney Tunes cartoon style.
Wacky,
also,
like,
the main character is
That'll be enough. That's enough. Thank you for your contribution to our great cause.
You're welcome.
Well. We have 2 outstanding games placed in front of us. But now it's time to see who will stand victorious.
Quick. Where are the points?
They're now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Head.
round
Tip to
1
tip.
round 1
Tip to
they
tip.
tied.
Nip to nip.
Round 2 Trink's team won. Round 3 Max
Neck
team
and
won.
neck.
So they are
I don't know why
tied
it's Maxton.
2-2 technically, or 1.5 to 1.5. But I don't do halvesies. I'm all in or nothing.
If I had powder on, I do a little Burn James right now and go, let's go.
So let's put 5 minutes on that clock. And let
Just 5?
these.
You don't want to go any higher?
Do you want to?
Oh, I'm always down for going high.
Hell yeah.
I have to go.
Now let's give them 5 minutes because I can see this turning into a bloodbath.
And
I
considering
want-
both movies, there were bloodbaths.
There were. So let's get 5 minutes on that clock. And let's get ready to crumble.
I think we're already there. Go.
So you're trying to make Red Dead, but really racist.
Well,
Pretty
the
much.
whole point
Looks
of
like
Blazing
Grand Theft
Saddles was
Auto
making
swag,
fun of
yeah.
racism.
But,
That was the whole point of it.
So you're
Have you-
just it's a mod for Red Dead.
If you, I mean,
Yeah, like this
no,
is
it's
a
not
mod
exactly
for
Red Dead. Red Dead,
Assassin's
you
Creed.
got
For
the
what?
wanted sign and all that.
For what?
If you wanna
Hold on,
call
for
it
what game
that.
trail?
Assassin's Creed.
I mean, I didn't want Assassin's Creed. Hook is the one who said Assassin's Creed. I meant a more open world
Same.
survivally, where you could make your build up your villages, but not like in the Assassin's Creed style.
I mean,
I get what you're
here's
saying,
my
but
thing.
that's I swear to God, before he said it, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
You
get
do
it.
realize
Your
also
team
your
doesn't-
game would
doesn't
not
go
sell
as
very
good as-
well, or have a hard time getting actually a label to sell.
I
it
don't
because-
think it
I don't
would
think so.
sell.
GTA
I think it
still,
would sell
GTA.
great.
Yes,
Have you
it
seen
almost
America's the most
hasn't.
racist country in
How
America.
many times
97
has
times in
almost
that
lost
daggone
to
game.
solve video games?
I mean,
It has
Look.
been brought to court multiple times as an excuse to not be allowed to produce video games anymore.
do you think people
I
really
don't know
give
if that's
fuck
a
about that
standard
these
you
days?
should
They're
be
gonna play
holding.
it.
I feel like our game design is interesting. It's fun. It's a play on the movie. It
Yeah,
follows
it's
the
fun.
rules.
Well, I
We
mean-
picked a Mel Brooks movie.
you're
I
not-
feel like,
You're not
I
going
didn't
to
say anything about
you're
not being
talking
a Mel
about a
Brooks
black sheriff. A black sheriff.
Sounds funny as
I
fuck.
mean,
Like,
I
you know
mean,
what I'm
more
saying?
of
Like
the screaming
it
the
hits
N-word
different with the
constantly
audio.
might not fly with ratings.
I mean,
Less ratings
You
and more
think
the
so?
censorship.
GTA
and
5
that
does
shit.
it a lot.
But I can say it, but other people can't
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it.
and
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Like
the
anyone
problem
can
we're
say
gonna
the
run
B
into.
word on TV.
And I'm still telling you that GTA is not a standard to be held in the video game industry. Most people will tell you that.
it's
The
the
game's
highest
I'm not saying
broken
selling
as
game.
GTA.
fuck.
We're saying
Yeah, but
we're saying
San
it's
Andreas
GTA
was the
Light. We're
highest
saying
selling
it's
console.
it's
Just
yeah.
one-
Because
that is a
I'm
good
gonna
it
be
was
like
shock
Dave
content.
Chappelle from a moment. It's the highest selling video game on the PlayStation 2, just so you know.
Yes, because it was shock content at the time, and a lot of people were buying it to make a point about censorship. But
Okay.
the problem
They're trying to-
is that the crazy religious
Also,
people
our
then use it
movie-
as a reason to not sell things.
But
I feel like
understand what
ours
you're
having
saying.
the rabbi trying to sell circumcisions would fly by easier and have more shock value for sales than.
Well, it's not just the N word in our
Well,
video
well,
game. It's more so like
you guys
more
are
so-
focusing on something that's negative, particularly to the standpoint in which you stand. The standpoint in which we're saying if we're race swapping each person in this movie in the first place and we're highlighting racism, the people that say the N word all the time ain't gonna have a fucking problem with it. It would just be Tuesday, my nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And also as
that's-
added bonus, here's the thing about Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles is making fun of racist. So the point of
Yeah,
the
that's
matter is these people are coming together.
Exactly.
They sent this person down here to
The problem
in the
is
first
people
film.
don't notice the difference between that anymore if you haven't noticed.
Well, if you
Have you
watch
not seen the standpoint of most of the internet lately?
Yeah, but it's called
Well, if you watch
satire. You
Blazing
know what I'm
Saddles,
saying?
the
Like you
thing
can't
that is
judge.
makes literally the thing that makes Blazing Saddles the one of the not only the best Mel Brooks films, a lot of people love Spaceballs, it's the fact that it is literally making fun of racism. That is a fact. Like,
Yeah,
that's
because
the
it
point.
happened in
And
almost
if you
all
don't live with
the Western
racism
movies
every
at the
day,
time.
then it's not
And
something
if you
that
literally see
pertains
the
to you.
racists in our game, the racists are getting knocked out. They're literally taking down the racists. They're fighting against the racists.
They're
This is a
fighting
black
racism
man
in the
trying
game. Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
save
saying.
his community. That's what
The
he's trying to do. Just
only
like in
thing
the
I'm having
Yeah,
original.
an
like
issue
like
He
with
was
is
like
sent
that
into
you
a
like,
already
bad
like, like
situation.
Black Lightning type shit. Think of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He was
saying?
sent
Think of
into
like
a
like
bad
like like
situation
like
to
a
fix it, and then
superhero
in our game,
with
he's going
comedy
to do
with
the same
it.
thing except it's black.
all I know is you guys
Western
were talking
style.
about race swapping,
Django.
and then you're talking about the other stuff, and you're still using the KKK and all that other shit as your
Exactly. The
villains.
KKK was in.
Well,
Blazing
yeah, we're
Saddles.
saying we're swapping certain people's
Yeah,
races
yeah.
to make it
Okay.
like
Also, the
certainly
KKK
funny.
But, yeah,
but
what
like
we're
not
saying
the
is yours
whole
was so
cast,
jumbled
Jesus
together
Christ.
that none of it made any
Whoa, whoa,
sense.
whoa.
Hey, can
Whoa,
I say
whoa,
something?
whoa.
Let me explain myself in the KKK. In Blazing Saddles, do you not know in the film Blazing Saddles, they
We
not
do,
only
but
had
what we were
KKK
saying is what you
let
were
me
saying,
finish, man.
Mac.
Can I
Let
finish?
him cook. Let him
I'm trying to
talk.
explain what our
Let him
problem was
get
with
you.
what you were saying.
Let me finish. They not only had KKK members, they not only had people dressed up as the KKK in that film, they had both Gene Wilder and Trevon Little dressed as KKK members to make it a joke. They did that.
No,
It's
but
in the
what we're
film.
saying is
I'm not doing anything that wasn't in the film.
No, what we're
In
saying
the
is you keep
damn
talking
film.
about
They
race switching
had
people, and
Nazis in the film for crying out
Oh my
loud.
God.
They had every bad guy in the film. That was a joke.
Stop.
Up, up, up,
Wait,
up,
wait.
up.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Chris.
Thank you.
No.
I want to do something though. I actually want to add 30 seconds because I want to hear the rest of their art.
You know what? I agree. I say make it a minute.
Okay.
Oh, I love you.
I know you do. That's right. You should.
Happy Black History Month.
Because of gross.
Happy Black
This is kind of
History Month.
cancerous for this right now, but okay.
I'm gonna let you
All
talk.
right.
I'm gonna
Add a
straight
minute
up.
up.
What I
Add
was
a minute.
saying.
Let him cook.
Shush, people. Shush. Chris?
Is the minute ready?
Yes, it is.
Let him cook.
Okay.
Go.
What I was saying is you and Trill were talking over each other so much, it turned into a garbled mess that made no sense, is what we were trying to say. You're talking about race swapping characters and then not race swapping characters, and then you were talking about all sorts of weird stuff in there that just kind of all blobbed together into a blob.
Because what I got out of it is it's Red Dead mod, but you're a white sheriff going to
Or black sheriff.
and then
Black
yeah,
sheriff.
that's why we were
Or
saying you
black
guys were
sheriff.
jubbering so much of it together that it wasn't
Black
adding
sheriff.
any sense.
okay, that makes a little more sense.
Well, we were
because-
just switching one of the white guys out for a black guy. So
Yeah,
me
and
him
also
Okay.
could-
we
that's all
are
it was.
switching the townspeople because the townsfolk was white, and we're switching it to black, and we're changing the scenery from the West to New Orleans because everybody
So
in New
look,
Orleans has a gun.
essentially what he's saying is instead of going into town to cause chaos, they were sent into town under the pretense to cause this chaos, to cause this ruckus like they were in the movie. But instead of that, they tried
Okay,
to save the
stop.
town from the
All right.
people.
That's
that
enough.
did the
That's
bad.
enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Well, I think what we all gathered from this whole match is that I just think everyone should be allowed to say it, you know?
No.
What?
Say it.
How do we end up here again?
Give us the
No.
hard R.
Oh,
Of course.
No, we're on Twitch. Stop,
No.
stop.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna.
Wait,
yeah.
what word? What word?
Ow, stop.
Like
Everyone
I zoned out
pause.
for 5 seconds.
Well, I'm not
Full
actually
stop.
gonna say it. You see,
For the love of
internet.
Christ.
I
You
mean,
see,
I mean,
internet.
Chris, you're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want to say. You just gotta live.
That's
You're
what
not-
I'm saying.
You just gotta live with the consequences of that.
Holy fuck, Chris. Stop. It's bait.
Chris
It's
gets
bait.
Listen,
punched
listen.
in the face.
Don't
We are
leave
not
you.
held liable.
You're going to
I'm-
Chicago. There's people down there that'll find you.
Yeah, no. Of course, I'm not gonna fucking say it. You see, internet. That's what's called a joke.
Listen, this is the internet. You're asking a lot for them to know what that is.
Yeah, asking a lot for them to know what social cues are, as
Context
like
satire.
jokes.
Doesn't work on
and
the
Or
internet.
anyway.
satire, or
Yeah,
sarcasm,
satire.
or
Yeah, God.
Doesn't work.
Lost
Okay, so
art.
back to the show.
Anyway,
Okay, before we
ma-
get
all getting canceled.
Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ, misters, they're facts.
well, hold on.
My
So
darling.
apparently, Al has not seen Blazing Saddles because she was confused why Brace was brought up in the first place. Oh, boy.
Oh shit, you have no idea.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
no idea. We watched the film.
Al,
It is
the
a comedy
N-word-
based
The
entirely.
N-word is said in that movie
racist.
quite a bit
Yes, it is.
by white people.
Harvey
Yeah,
Korman says the N word little, but he didn't want to say it. Mel Brooks didn't even want to say the N word.
Yeah, basically the amount of times that word is said in that movie would make Django blush.
Oh, it's this movie. Okay, sorry. No, this was.
Yeah.
Also, funny fact, Richard Pryor wrote that film.
We'll
Yep.
help write it. He
Oh,
helped.
Brooks directed this?
Yes. Owl.
Nope.
Richard
it's
Pryor wrote
a-
the film.
It's actually an excellent movie.
I apologize for derailing this.
Anyway, so
That's
do we
all right.
have? Well, I guess there's no facts to say because
Well,
they're
it
pitching a
is
theoretical game.
true, but Trink was right because what was that game called? There was a game that was actually based on Robin Hood. I think it's called like Outlaw. Outlaw.
A game. It's really bad. It's
It
not
is.
bad for the time.
I
but...
wasted my money on it. Oh god, I can't remember the name or the game right now. But yeah, that one came out like 2019, 20.
And the good one before that was in 2002. So it's been a minute. We haven't had a decent Robin Hood game in a while.
Yeah, don't waste
I
your
love
money on the
Men in
Outlaw
Tights.
game. It is terrible, and in fact, there's actually many videos on how terrible.
So
Bro, whatever
does
happens,
anyone?
honor, brother.
Does
I
anyone?
have a question.
You good? That was
Okay.
my question.
I have a question. What? I don't know if I'm gonna phrase this correctly, but what genre does your game fall in? Like, is it an FPS? Is it a third-person shooter? Is it an action adventure? Like, where does
Yes,
your
please clarify in that mess of an argument you guys were having.
where does this game fall in?
All right, Trink and Hook.
What was the question? I missed that.
What
What
genre is your game?
I got
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what I want.
it. It's a survival game. A crafty-ish kind of survival-y Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Gotcha. And Chomac.
Sounds so much better. It's like chili mac. Grill mac. Grill mac and cheese.
What'd you say?
What's the what genre is your game?
Play action adventure.
All right. Does anyone want to focus their question in? Does anyone have any other questions?
I have more questions because I was kind of half
Ask
listening.
away.
What is the goal of your game?
What
Good
is the
question.
goal? What is the goal, Trink and Hook, of your Robin Hood Men in Tights game?
Well, of course, it's to save your lady. In the end, the whole goal is to be the hero that Robin Hood is supposed to be. You know, save the day, save the princess, free the people of poverty, and kill Brottingham. Who doesn't want to kill an evil sheriff on a time?
Fair.
Okay. And what is the goal of the Blazing Saddles game other than making white people uncomfortable?
And using the N-word.
Well, basically, our game is to basically make the town not only safe, but literally, his whole goal, Bart's goal, is to civilize the town, to prove to the mayor that this town is not like he's trying to prove to this town. He's trying to make the town salvageable. He's trying to make the town good, because when he goes there, when he gets there, it's like chaos, like people robbing people every day. Somebody shot something. Basically, what you see with today, gang violence and all that. What Bart is there to do is to try to make peace with this town, try to make this town salvageable, try to make this town worth a damn. Because what is basically showing is that the higher ups want to take this town and take people's land, just like the people are doing in today's. Like, sure, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sure.
totally. The goal of the game is to save the town, and you save the town by as you would in any game, in certain milestones, checkpoints, action, adventure. So it's like Tomb Raider, Uncharted, Red Dead, stuff like that type of.
Yeah. It literally is to make the town livable. Make the town livable while keeping the people there. Because basically it's like they're trying to take the town and turn it into some, like take the town, tear it down, and kick the people out of the town. He's basically trying to kick the people out of the town. And what Bart does to realize is he's trying to save this town and make it good. So, sorry, I'm gonna say it right now. So people cannot kick black people out their neighborhood or something like that. That's basically what it is. It's akin to what the Katrina situation, where people were getting kicked out their houses and people had nothing to live by. They were taking their land. Some of their land was taken. Certain things was taken from these people. And what he's trying to do is try to get the land back and make it livable and salvageable and a nice place to live for people. So his kids can grow up just like he did with his father.
Okay. All right.
So
part C to this question.
There are 3 parts to this question. 3 parts.
I'm just brain.
They're good people on both sides.
No, it's okay.
Who is the big bad?
Well,
Okay, then I have a question then.
The main villain.
Trink and Hook.
Was
Okay,
the
of course-
main
of course.
villain.
The main overarching villain is Sheriff Rottingham, who has caused all the problems with the people being in poverty. I mean, kidnapping your lady love, of course, and everything else that is wrong with the area around Sherwood Forest. Let's just be honest.
true ending optional big bad villain, Prince John.
Ooh,
Can we go, Trill? Let me cook, man.
Call the locksmith. Let's go.
Call the locksmith.
So, Trill, I'm gonna go count me. So, Hedley Lamar's had a child named Sidney Lamar. He's in Sydney, and they always get his name wrong because they think it's because they think Sydney and they say Sydney with an S. It's Sydney with an S, and they always feel like Sydney. It's not C. It's Sidney Lamar. Sydney. Sydney. You know, so they're thinking it's Cindy Lamar. Sydney, not Cindy. Sydney. So it's a play on Hedley Lamar where he said Hedley, but it's Hedley Lamar. Hey, Hedley Lamar. No, Hedley. So it's that joke of doing it. So that's what I'm saying. Sidney Lamar.
Okay, so that is your villain.
So,
That
who's
is
the
the-
villain?
It's basically Hedley Lamar's son.
Oh,
Okay.
So I have a question.
Ask away.
Because both of your teams have strongly been using elements of the movies. Put in an element in your game that's not blatantly part of your movie.
Like an original gameplay mechanic for it?
Yes.
Or okay. Well then, Cat and Trink Hook Bell.
All right, remember, Robin Hood's whole thing is stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. I think it would be cool to hit some of the nobles who Rottingham is lining their pockets, with the, sick money, and you steal from them and you give it to these towns who are, like, impoverished now because of the rich people who are literally, thriving off their labor. They're farmers, they're workers, they're breaking their backs for these people and earning nothing. So you take it to these towns and you build up these towns. They get better. They start looking more like actual towns should, and not, like shacks and little hovels. They get actual homes as time goes on, the more money you give them. And hiring the people and also making them therefore support you in your quest. Giving you more merry men.
Very good.
Yay!
Now, Trill Topopolis and Mac.
So, question:
right
you
on.
saying not from the movie itself, so it can be
Yeah.
from another movie, correct?
Well, it
Well, it's
Original-
just
Gameplay mechanic.
yeah,
yeah, just like
original gameplay mechanic
Original gameplay mechanic.
wait.
No,
that
Right.
not just ripped out the movie.
so it's not from
Okay.
the movie. Okay.
It can be
Yeah.
inspired, but just not directly ripped out the movie.
So like it should be like, so you know how like would you like make a decision? Like sometimes there are like different like ramifications for that. So the gameplay mechanic should be as like the townsfolk and the people around you come to you with like side missions or main missions and stuff like that. It should have ramifications that may not be seen right away. Like, hey, can you save this building from burning down? Right. So you get to the building, and somebody else in the store is like, hey man, I'm actually hitting a company. You let this building burn down, I'll give you some money. Building burns down on one end, something happens to the orphanage next door. You know, if it doesn't burn down, then that dude doesn't support you, something else, and now you got more people to fight coming up on something like that. You know, it should be dynamic in that way that the NPCs not only just it should feel like a living world, the township. It shouldn't just feel like you walk by somebody and like they should all be doing something at different times. So when you engage with them, you could just fall into like a side quest with the person, like the dude that's drunk all the time. You follow him one day and you figure out he's drunk because he lost someone he loved. Like it's like it could take you anywhere in endlessness. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh well, how did this person they lost love? Well, that motherfucker died in the fire that you let happen, type shit. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really fucked
that's
up.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
That's free. Instead of it just being so like, you know, to like one for one, like I do one thing and then I come back and then I see progress. Yeah, I want to see that, but I would think it would be even more unique if you only have one town to see one person have that progress. To see, you know, one day you give the bum instead of giving him like 5 cents, you give him the equivalent of $500. You know, does he stay a bum or does he become a baller? Type thing. You know, like things of that nature. I think would be way more interesting and dynamic, and I think that would be like make our gameplay stand apart from you know the wacky, goofy kind of racial tones we have. If we just had something very unique and something very RPG driven to come back to time and time again, to where each time you like it could be a different outcome. That different outcome could have you know a huge ripple effect in the pond that is the town. Say, Max getting to that.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I like that. That's a good. That's what I think, and also, you said add. Can we add different? You're saying that isn't from the film. Like we could also add different characters from different film that could be a part of that time period. You could literally get Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein's father from Young Frankenstein. Frankenstein, you know,
wait. You said time period?
Gameplay mechanics.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
And also you said characters from that time period.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, I thought no, I'm wrong.
Frankenstein is not from that time period.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Forget what I said. Sorry.
Yes,
Okay. No, you broke up a little bit there.
Yeah, that's my fault. No. Don't forget what I said right there. That's my fault. I forgot about that.
Will do.
Can I ask a question, or do we not?
Go ahead, Owl.
Ask. Keep asking. Ask away.
This is the final point for both.
Okay, so build me a memorable mission, whether it pisses off your game players or it's like, I fucking love this shit.
Or both.
Okay. Captain Trink Bellhook. Great.
Still there.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Give me a minute. We're talking about building a whole mission here. I'm trying to piece stuff together.
Actually, should we actually give him a minute?
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to repeat the question. The question is controversial part.
No.
Or just pitch a memorable mission for better or worse.
Oh, okay.
Whether it's something gamers are going to love or they're going to hate doing.
But it's going to be memorable regardless.
Oh, okay.
It's like every survival game or action adventure has a mission. I'm like, I either fucking love it and I can't wait to get to it, or I fucking hate it and I pass the controller to my husband and I'm like, nah, you gotta do this because I've done this too many times and I will break the TV. So
Or there's also the middle ground where it's I hate it, but I can't stop playing it.
yes, like a Dark Souls, I'm gonna bash my head against the brick wall over and over and over until I get it.
Bro, you got this one, or you? I'm gonna tack this one.
You got this one.
Technically, you
Okay,
should be
I'm gonna
working
try my best,
together
buddy.
on it, but you.
All
No,
right.
Alright,
no,
well,
we're doing this
I
a
got
certain
something.
way. Yeah, we're
Alright.
thinking.
Our best player on it.
All right.
all
First-
right. I think everyone has it, so we'll let Trink and Hook first.
I would say, of course, the fight with Little John. It's your first time getting an actual, picking up a follower that wasn't technically part of your backstory to begin with. And he's kind of a memorable character and important, the jokes about him being Little John, even though he's not little. And then you have this awesome fight sequence that you're going to have to win, which it's probably going to take you a few tries. It's because it's going to be the first real combat. Your first step into actually fighting. It's a good
Introducing
learning.
the weapon durability when it breaks.
And I mean, it's also, like I said, the jokes are pretty good. Come on now. And then you get to throw him in the river, air quotes around river, right? Like it's it's a little Greek that he's acting like as a raging river.
Then quick time event to pull him out. Just
because
I know
he's
everybody
drowning.
loves quick time events.
Right? Like it's gonna have that great comedic punch just like the movie, but it's also gonna take you, it gives you that first step into, this is what I'm in for. Here we are. I'm gonna expect cheesy humor, some awesome fight sequence, and this guy is drowning in inch deep water like a baby man. What's not to love?
Hell yes. Look at the baby man and laugh. Ha ha ha. I'm laughing at you, baby man. Now, Mac and Trill.
So in the game, there's a to get 100. You don't have to do it, but it gets you 100 because a lot of people want to get 100%. So there's this thing where it's called the most wanted list, where you got to take down the people that are most wanted in your town. And there's this one mission where I'm not the character in my head yet, but Trill could probably help me out with the name of the character. But the mission is you got to find this character and you got to literally track, like you literally got to track him down because he can literally, like Bert Jr. was taught to literally know how to find the person. So you got to go find him. You got to track him down. You got to track his trail. You got to find, once you get to that, track him down. And it's really, really annoying, but it literally got to get to a specific area. You got to track him down because that's the point. You're tracking him down.
I get what you're saying. Like you want like to follow like certain clues throughout the game to find this mystery person, right? Let's call him like Texas Pete, right? So you're hunting Texas Pete low key throughout little backstories, notes, and stuff. Then like that's what you mean by track him down. And once you track him down, you figure out he has a larger part to play the story. But if you never track him down, then it's something you could possibly miss and not know you missed. Like almost like an Easter egg, but like almost like a power up too. Because like you did like little detective work, like you unlocked the safe, read the note, read the newspaper, read the letter, like you actually took the time to read the shit. And ironically enough, we can work in jokes in there that because you took the time to read this shit, I'm gonna give you some shit, because
Also, the fact that it probably ends with it being like literally like the funny part is that making a big joke is literally he had the place that he's hiding is literally underneath the station or some that could be the joke. Like I did all this shit for nothing. Like it could be like a set or something like that to let it know that the fourth wall is breaking. So something like that. What do you feel about that, Trill?
I like it. Definitely fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, but for a while, like he'll get up and like, you mean I could have opened this the whole time? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay.
We'll
Something
talk
like
about that later. But now, it's
No.
time to vote. And
Vote,
in
vote,
honor of
vote,
her
vote.
arrival, we are going to let Happy Al Ren take the first crack at it.
I was really hoping that you wouldn't choose me because this is a difficult one.
I actually think she was gonna be last, to be honest.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Would
like,
you like to be last?
sure.
Then I will go first today.
Vote.
But wonderful games. But I think I'm going to give it to Robin Hood Men in Tights. I like the idea of contributing to communities to build more allies and gather more merry men. It makes me think a little bit of like Onimusha 2 and stuff like that. And I would just be mad if I played Blazing Saddles and I couldn't quote 80% of it.
Wow.
Oh, you could. You just have to remember the
You got to do it in
consequences.
your house. Yeah.
You got to be alone.
Yeah, just be alone and just like,
No,
yeah.
no, yeah, I would honestly play the shit out of both of these games. I just think I would have more fun with the presented mechanics of Robin Hood. So I'm going with that. Excuse me.
Okay. Fair.
Ms. Mist.
Moist.
Chris,
Moist.
you and I have been on this journey for what, 3 years now together? About 3 years,
Yes.
3.5 years? You and I have gone back and forth on a lot of things, but usually we come together at some point.
Usually at the end.
And this is one of those times. Yes, I'm going with Robin Hood.
Okay.
And honestly, one, I hate to say it, I hope this didn't play into my choice. I always did like Robin Hood Men in Tights. I always found that movie just tear gushing hilarious.
It is.
Um,
It's
but in terms of your argument, the thing that kind of turned me off was your main bad guy. Because yeah, that can be funny, but the way you presented it, it kind of sounds like a low-key version of Dr. Neo Cortex. And after a while, that isn't funny. It's just lame. Because I don't even know what your bad guy does other than that one joke.
You're talking about Haley Mar?
Or Sydney, yeah.
He's
Like,
basically, yeah, Haley Lamar wanted to. I didn't. If I explained it a little bit more, I probably would have got. If I went more in detail with it.
I
yeah,
have
that's
to,
my fault.
I have
thought
to
you
vote
saw the
on
movie. That's
what
my
you.
fault.
I did. I saw it with you. I'm just saying.
No, I didn't get. No, that's my fault. I should have explained it because if I explained it like, I'm not trying to get. I'm just saying, Haley Lamar is literally trying to buy the land. That's what he wanted, and to get it, he literally is trying to.
And I
cause
get that,
chaos.
but this is a game concept. You could have gone further with that. You don't have to stick with the movie elements, hence why I asked the question. I kind of wish you would have gone further with that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's my fault. I thought everybody knew who Haley Lamar is. That's my fault.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who knows the character. You could have gone further with it.
I could have, and that was my fault. That's my fault, and I should have.
Ow. Well, you don't have to vote.
Yeah,
you must present to the class.
My vote doesn't matter in this because
you're right, but inquiring ears want to know.
It matters to me who you voted for, Al, because your voice.
My voice does.
It's
matter.
Black History Month. Speak up for yourself, woman.
I can. To be honest, I see myself buying both of these games, and I'm a cop out. But like, I like this falls right in my niche of action adventures horror game. Like I love that there was that I can't remember the game, but I remember the game where you had to like befriend the animals. And like it was this action event, it was a survival game where you were out in the and you were like, oh, you can befriend like certain animals and they can go do shit for you and whatnot. And like I see that and like building a community and building that because I played way too many fucking hours of Dark Cloud 2, and that's like literally what you do is like you befriend people and bring them back to your community and they make the shit grow. And then like the whole action adventure is like the side quests of, hey, go talk to this one person and he needs an egg from this guy, but he's beefing with the dude next door and you have to settle that shit to like get the egg for the one dude. And like I played those games, so it's like they're both right in the middle of where I would go, and it really just depends on how much time I want to invest in the game. And I would give them both like half a point, to be totally honest.
Okay. Fair.
GG's.
But it's fair because
Good
I'm the
game, good
same way.
game.
Like honestly, I'm the same way. I actually like both ideas. I just wish your bad guy was a little more.
Yeah, that's my
You
fault,
know?
and I wish if it came down to it, that's my fault, and I'm sorry about that, Trill. That's my fault, man.
Mac, you were saying Louisiana, but then you were describing Detroit. I was dying. I'm sorry.
Well, no, have you? I mean, have you been to? No, Louisiana pretty bad. Like Trill, back me up.
Yeah, Louisiana ain't
Pretty bad. They got there's a reason they're the murder
that.
capital. They're the murder capital.
You know that changes every year, right? You know where I lived before I moved here was murder capital of the world at one point, right? Yes, it does.
Actually, I think my state was on that list too at one point.
It changes every year.
Yeah,
It
I think mine was
changes every year,
on that
but
list.
Louisiana's
The
pretty
murder
bad
capital
though.
is based
Louisiana's
off how
not. It's
many
pretty bad.
murders
Yeah.
per number of people that live in the city. So from a particular time in history, if you have a small population but a lot of murders happen, you can live in the murder
Right
capital.
now,
Yes,
it's St. Louis, Missouri.
yeah, I've lived in St. Louis, Missouri too.
It's
I
pretty
mean,
bad down there
I've been
too.
there.
Hell
a lot.
yeah.
But
But Louisiana, not Louisiana. Louisiana's
pause for one
really
moment.
bad.
To educate
Yeah.
the audience, if you would give me silence, I could do so. Thank you. So, the murder capital of St. Louis was based off of East St. Louis. East St. Louis is 84 blocks. In 84 blocks, over 22% of population was murdered.
Jesus.
That's why St. Louis had the biggest murder per capita. Because once you loop in East St. Louis and St. Louis metropolitan together, that 22% becomes like above average, which would be like 15, 13, some shit like that. That's why it was so fucking high. But no, there was like a gang war in East St. Louis one year, and like literally,
and there's a reason why I picked. There's a reason I picked Louisiana is not only like I picked that is the population is more. Let's be honest. I'm being honest. Is more black centric down there. There's more African American violence in New Orleans than you think. So that's the reason I picked it. There's a reason. I have my thoughts around it. I thought this through. So I'm just letting you know that's my thought through. Like, me and Trill thought this through. We could pick Detroit, but we're thinking that was my thinking. So take it as it is. But that was what I was thinking.
I didn't pick the city. Don't put that. Don't you put that even on me, Ricky Bobby.
Nope, I'm not on you. I know it was.
Don't you put it on me. You can walk.
All right. Well. Trink.
Mac, I could tell from the way it was done. Broken again. Yep. I was saying no, Trial. I didn't blame you. I could tell it was Mac by the way it was done.
Oh, of course. But GG's and congratulations.
Of course. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Congratulations.
For fight against.
Hey.
Congratulations. Now you got to face each other.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's bonus question.
Heck would just let me win.
Yeah. Now you can't lean on each other no more. Now you gotta face each other because there gotta be one victim.
Can we talk?
Lean on each other. Lean on each other. Hook said like 4 things.
Yeah.
But they were pretty.
He said 5 things now.
and I was texting Hook most of the time.
Hey, you know what? A winning formula is still a winning formula.
Because
saying.
I'm louder, so Hook's like, you can just yell at them.
Yeah, until it gets too heavy, and then he comes in
With the
biting,
flying
swinging.
elbow.
He comes in like a battering ram with the dad
I mean,
voice.
Like, we don't care. We're
So
in
Dave,
trouble.
open up.
Congratulations,
that
Lord
clip.
Hook, you're famous.
Yeah.
Congratulations to our winners, Trink Bell and Captain Hook, and congratulations to our losers, the losing losers, the losing dorks, these guys who couldn't win to save their lives. But hey,
God, I
don't
love
feel
you.
too
Kiss
bad.
me now.
Yeah, you're just being mean now. Even I think
No.
this is getting low.
What's that?
Are y'all gonna give him a question?
Oh, are they?
Dude,
oh,
we've
oh,
been
oh.
on
Listen,
for
no,
almost 3
Hook's
hours.
gotta go to bed. He has 20 minutes before he has to be in bed.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Alright,
have
well-
been on for 2 hours
Okay.
and 48 minutes.
He
And-
does have work in the morning.
Okay.
So
well,
do I.
Night, everybody.
we'll settle this then. We'll settle this another time. But
We'll
one of
settle
you
this
guys
another
takes off.
time. Next time on Gamer Grudge.
We'll just settle this probably at the beginning somewhere. Oh well.
Good grudge, guys.
If
Yeah,
you
good
want to
grudge,
make one back,
everybody.
we will do it.
No. I understand. No, it's cool.
No, I mean,
understand.
if you want to do another one, with just me and Hook fighting, we can just get
Yeah.
rid of
Yeah.
No.
See
Y'all
if we
two
can
gotta
cause a
no. Y'all two
divorce.
gotta do one question against each other to win.
No. I think they should have a League of Legends one.
We should have a
Oh,
whole
God.
grudge just for them. I want to test the
No,
stability
no.
of their marriage.
Here's the
Jesus
thing.
Christ,
Here's the
what
thing. We have to have one victor so
We
they
just
can
cleaned
move
an
on.
entire house. I think it'll survive. We also remodeled half of this
Can I,
house. We survived. So,
Could I butt in because I feel like this is late for some of y'all, but do we just want to do outros and then?
Yes, we should.
Yeah, let's do outros and then I'll.
I
explain.
mean,
Yeah, that's
Trill
my fault.
already left.
You did?
yes,
He's
Yeah,
not
he
here.
did.
he
Holy
literally
crap.
just left.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, the outros. I'll explain it later. I'll explain.
Let's do an outro. Captain Hook, what do you have to plug?
Other than smacking us upside the head.
No, don't do that. I did nothing to deserve that.
You know that sound when you drop your hand real limp on the table? There you go.
That is quite a plug. Trink Bell, what do you have to plug?
Hi, you can find me at Trink Bell on Twitch. I do streaming content. I'm hoping to get back into actually streaming, but stuff kind of hit the fan here, so yay!
Awesome. Happy Hour Ren, what have you to plug?
I am here with these lovely people. I will once my life settles, I could do more. But right now I'm here with these lovely people. And I am on Twitter at HappyOwl89. That is the best way to get into contact me, or X, formerly known as Twitter. That's the best.
Don't give Elon Musk the satisfaction.
It's just Twitter.
You can DM me there, or you can DM Mac, and he can get in touch with me, or any of these people can get in touch with me. Actually,
Hell yeah. It missed. What have you to plug?
You apparently.
I don't shake my
Yeah,
fist.
well, the pegging begins later.
no.
Well, after your back surgery. Let's get past that first.
Hell yeah.
I'm on Twitter. I do things. I follow people. I follow these people. I also play Baldur's with them, so I'm somewhere out there.
Not me.
Or me.
I'm trying to get you a PlayStation 5.
Not me.
No, I'm just gonna keep guilting you people until I get one
Also,
myself.
don't you two play it on PC?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have it on PC.
PC Master Race.
Crossplay hasn't come out yet.
And I'm a Mac guy, so
Okay.
well, not
No,
you,
that's it.
Mac. I mean Macintosh.
I said
That's
okay.
it for all outros. Hey, let's close the show.
Hey, I haven't plugged Destroy Destroyer
Oh,
yet.
right.
Listen to Destroy Destroyer. It's my band. They are on everything you can think of. You can find me on Twitter/X at Dime the Heft. And yeah, message me there if you want the DTH Games one, because I honestly don't remember what it is. DTH Games, if
_games.
DTH underscore games for my gaming content. I've got a lot of stuff lined up. I upload once a week, and maybe I'll propose a merger with GF1. Who knows? Maybe I'm just calling them out right here live on stream.
Oh.
Hey Mac, what do you have to plug?
Oh, I can plug. Yeah. Come
You
follow
got
me
10
at-
seconds.
Huh? Really?
10
Take
seconds.
as much time as you need.
No,
I've got
10 seconds.
I'm cuddling my cat. I'm the host, and I
Anyway,
say he can.
I'm a co-host. 10 seconds.
Can I talk? Come on. Guys, make sure you come follow us at GT Game Fixers. Follow me at Tampa Buck Fan 88 on Twitter. Make sure you go follow all these people, lovely people here. We are actually going to be doing Anime Urami next. Anime Urami will be another our next episode, which we'll be doing. I want to thank Trill. Go follow Trill at Trillo XO Gaming on Trillo XO on Twitch. Make sure you go follow him. Love that guy. Love working with him. He was a good guy to work with. We came up with this. We had fun doing it. We were laughing at it. We didn't even think we were going to win this game anyway, but we're having fun with it. Let's see. Also, Saturday. Also, yes, we're going to be doing Digital Beatdown, but we had to push that episode for certain reasons because we got to get work on TJ. We don't know when he'll be ready, but we'll let you know as soon as we can. Also, Sunday, we will be playing. Hopefully, I'm gonna get a lot of people in here. We're going to be playing Uno on Switch. So if you got Uno on Switch, come join me as we play Uno on Switch.
Oh, crap.
Why you said oh crap?
Because I do not have it on Switch.
You don't have, it's cheap. It's like 99 cents, I think.
Well,
Is it?
maybe,
Okay.
maybe I'll get it on Switch, and maybe I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll play it on Sunday. We're gonna be playing Uno on Switch. I don't know any of y'all got it. I know Al will probably got it, but we'll see. So that's all I have to thank all y'all for joining us. Appreciate y'all for watching us. We'll see you next time on the next episode of Gamer Grudge.
I'll see y'all, folks.
Hey, stuff.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Happy hour.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Wow.